You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's the Black Coach Malachi in the building, and we are back. True Media Podcast, man. TMP family, man. We up in this bitch, man. And deep as the Pacific Ocean. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody. This another one? Thought I paid this. Oh, those are the new charges. Y'all paid this already. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Never mind. I'm looking at some bills, man. Shit. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Daniel. Daniel, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Daniel. Yeah, shout out to Daniel, man. Shout out to Daniel. Salute to you, fam. Shout out to Mr. Holmes. Salute to you, fam. Yeah, you know what, man? It's a whole lot going on when it come to when it come to certain fighters. It's a whole lot going on. Like, and you know, as I said before, you know, just the way a lot of these the young fighters, the ones supposed to be real good, talk. Not a lot, but a good number of them. Just, you know, I ain't gonna say a lot, but a certain number of them, right? The way they talk, I was like, man, I knew it was something. And then when Shakur said what he said about he ain't know nothing about Hagler, you know, why ain't telling me he was just cold. And I'm like, why the fuck a motherfucker got to tell you Hagler was that cold? By you being a boxer and Hagler being one of the best boxers that ever put on a pair of gloves, and he has a legendary status within the sport, how the hell you are in the same sport that a man that has legendary status amongst all races, colors, and creed on the planet, as such as Marvin Hagler, and you don't know nothing about him? True. That's like a magician. That's like a magician just starting out, and then he become a really, really good magician, and everybody know about him and stuff, and he ain't never heard of Houdini. Man, why y'all ain't tell me that dude Houdini, man, was cold like that back in the day? And I'm like, how are you a magician and you don't know who Houdini is? Bro, like... Oh my God. Sheila say she flabbergasted. I don't even know, Sheila. I don't even know if there's a word that can describe how I feel. Shout out to T. I don't even know if there's a word that can describe how. You know, y'all know Hagler, one of my favorite fighters of all. He in my top 5. I got Hagler. I love Hagler. Listen, man, Hagler was my favorite of the 4 kings. I love Sugar Ray. I love Ray Leonard. But Hagler was my favorite. And I again, all of them. And I think it should have been 5 kings. I'm gonna tell you why, because I told you Wilfred Benitez. Wilfred Benitez fought 3 of the 4 kings. Beat one and lost to Ray and Hearns late. But you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I just can't, Yeah, what you say, Daniel? He said Shakur called Sugar Ray Robinson a bum. Bro, my nigga. Don't remind me. Hey, Daniel, don't remind me. But do not remind me because I may start hating this nigga all over again. Don't remind me of that. He did say Ray Robinson was a bum on a podcast. Bro, like, that's why I tell y'all, I don't compare these niggas of today to the old school cats. I like to keep these dudes in this era. The baddest nigga on the planet in this era, whoever you may think of, who may be undefeated or whatever, would have had several losses fighting any of them dudes. Multiple losses. Probably knocked out 1 or 2 times. You get what I'm saying? Like this, this shit too easy for me. Cause I'm gonna go to the criteria. We gonna go to the same day weigh-ins. 15 rounds, 8-ounce gloves, fighting at least 5 or 6 times a year, fighting every 3 or 4 months. Can you do that? Can your favorite fighter do that? If he can, why he ain't doing it? Do you get what I'm saying? So this shit too easy for me. I'm telling you, it's too easy for me. But I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go for now. Cause I'm gonna get started all over again. And I don't want to do that. You get what I'm saying? So, anyways, yeah, man. Shout out to Akila. Akila, what's going on? Anyway, so, but you get my logic. A lot of my old school cats, y'all get it. You get my logic. There's a disconnect. There's a disconnect with the new booties in the history of the sport. There's a disconnect. The new booty boxers are like the new booty rappers of today. You a drill rapper. You this. You that. You got designer jeans on, sagging, designer belt, holding it. You know what I mean? You design it out. Gucci it is. You got your merce with you, your male Fendi purse with you. They told you it was a bag. Yeah, that's a man bag. Nigga, that's a purse. True. Yeah. You dig? You got that with you? So, yeah, I just, yeah, I'm not going to understand it. I'm not going to get on board. I don't care. I ain't trying to be down. I ain't trying to fit in. Fuck fitting in. I never try to fit in a group of lame ass niggas. Anyways, or some lame ass logic. Shout out to Toon. Toon, what's going on, fam? Nigga knock out Poach out Willie today. Man, what you think he would have did to Ali? What you think he would have did to Benny Briscoe? What you think he would have did to Willie Monroe? What you think he would have did to Hagler? What you think he would have did to doggone Ray Robinson? And you're basing that on what? What he did to Poach out Willie? You can't make this up. Yeah, Jitterbug, you got that, big dog, you got it, and I'm gonna walk off. Now I want to argue. Nah, big dog, you got it. I'm walking off. Hey, if you ever hear me say in any situation, big dog, you got it, and then I turn around and walk off, that lets you know I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not even finna entertain this shit. Because I realize, from an intellectual standpoint, me and you on 2 different levels. I have an upward trajectory. you have a spiral, downward trajectory. Some molecules are missing. Some membranes are missing. I'm looking at you funny, like I'm Dave Chappelle. I'm looking at you funny like I'm Paul Mooney or Lenny Bruce or Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy. You dig? I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga? Yeah, this ain't going. When I go to feel like I'm losing brain cells talking to you, I immediately, and guess what? I don't lose a lot of brain cells talking to a motherfucker that be saying dumb shit. Cause I pick it up within the first 2 or 3 words. Once I go to realize, damn, I'm losing brain cells talking to you, I say, big dog, you got it. And I leave immediately. True. Yeah, you got it, big dog. You got it, big dog. Hey, Schoolo. Yeah, you got it, big dog. You got it. You got it. If I say you got it and I have a little smile and walk off, yeah, I'm trying to get the fuck from around you. I'm sparing you. I'm showing you mercy. I'm showing you mercy and grace. Hey, shout out to Ron. Hey, Ron. I'm showing them mercy and grace. Yeah, you got it, dog. Turn around and walk off. Especially, listen, especially these old crusties. I know yesterday was Christmas and everybody opened their presents and all that there, and, some family members are still here and some are not and all that stuff. I know, I get all that. But I'm like, okay, you know what? I can give him a pass for being young. But there's some young fighters that understand. Like, when I interviewed Brian Norman Jr., Brian Norman Jr. was talking about Hagler. He was talking about Ezra Charles. He was talking about, now he don't fight like none of them, but I'm just saying. But he was just talking about it. And Brian Norman, 24. Shakur older than him. An Olympic silver medalist. I'm like, oh my God. I just, man, like, shit out. God damn, that's like a mechanic. That's like a mechanic not knowing. Yeah, man, why y'all ain't tell me, man? Man, why y'all ain't tell me, man, the screwdriver was this good? That's like a mechanic. Dude, how you a mechanic and you didn't know nothing about the screwdriver? Now, I ain't know much about the screwdriver now, but you know what I mean? But I am a mechanic. I'm like, okay. All right. He didn't know about the screwdriver. Okay. But he's a mechanic. All right, that shit ain't making no goddamn sense. But I digress. Anyways, let's get into the show. Shout out to Sheila. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Toon. What you say, fam? He said, Coach, you remember they tried to tear down Tyson's resume to make a case Wilder could beat him? I remember that. A2, I remember that. Listen. I like Wilder. I like A2. I like Wilder, man. I like the Bomb Squad. But what it was, he did have some radicals. He did have some crazy dudes. He had some crazy dudes over there, fam. And they were like, man, nigga was coming over here threatening me, telling me which fights I better come to and which fights I better not come to. No, you know what? No, that wasn't Wilder, fam. No, that was Errol. That was. You know what? I think it was both. It's all funny games now. It's all funny games now. You know what I mean? I don't want the war, so had a digital shootout. You know what I mean? I had the feds looking for me digitally. You know what I mean? They thought that I was running a organized digital crime family online. He said, "How you taking out all the ops like this here? It got to be more than you. It can't just be you by yourself. It got to be more than you." I'm like, "No, man, you can't hit me with the RICO Act, man. It's just me, baby. What you mean it's just you? You know what I mean? It's just me. I know you got to organize. You know, you got people in Chicago, people in Detroit. You got people in Cali. You taking out the ops in Cali digitally. You're taking out the ops in Chicago and Detroit digitally. I was taking them all out digitally, right? And the fans were trying to figure out how I was able to do it. You know, it's like one shot, one kill. You know what I mean? Something like that, right? The fans were trying to figure out, man, but how you was able to do that, man? You know what I mean? Like, it had to be more than you. I'm like, no, it was just me.
True.
Shout out to Mr. Goldie. He say salute, Coach. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, fam. Shout out to all of my Muslims and Muslims out there. There's a difference between the Muslim and the Muslim. My cousin Norris, he the one came up with the term Muslims. See, the Muslims, he say, cuz. I was in the nation, right? This is a true story. I don't know if I told y'all that. I'm in a neighborhood called Nucio. My cousin used to live in Nucio, right, by the fishbowl. If you from Tampa, you know what I'm talking about, right? So there's some apartments over there. I forgot the name of the apartments, shit. Right on the corner of Sly and I forgot the cross street. Anyway, so I had my suit and bow tie on, jumped out my car. I had a black and chrome Nissan Sentra with some custom rims on it, two 12s in the back. Two EV12s in the back, Sherwood amp. I know tweeters all throughout the car and shit. You know what I mean? 10s, you know what I mean? So anyway, I jump out the car and shit. You know, I got the final call in my hand. I be like, man, cuzzo. Cuzzo, what's going on, brother? You know what I mean? I put the paper in his hand. So my cousin's sitting there eating a pork chop sandwich. My cousin Norris eating a pork. Now he got high blood pressure, but he eating a pork chop sandwich with mustard and hot sauce on it. So he's sitting there chewing and shit. I came up, I got the final call in my hand. He chewing on the pork chop sandwich and shit. He said, "What's up, cuz? Cuz, you all right?" He said, "Well, alaikum salam, my brother." That's what he said, right? He said, well, alaikum salam, my brother. What's up, cuz? You all right? He said, so I'm talking to him about the final call. I say, yeah, cuz, what's going on, man? I say, look at cuz, man, support the cause, man. You know what I mean? We got the final call right here. You know what I mean? Yada, yada, right? You know what I mean? Support the cause. I was telling him what was on the cover and stuff. So he's sitting there eating the pork chop sandwich, looking at me. He say, cuz, check this out. Cuz, let me ask you something. He said, you trying to tell me that you can't mess with no white girls? I say, cuz, look here, man. Cuz, you know how I get out, man. You know what I mean? You know what my religion, my belief is, man. He say, cuz, and you can't eat no more pork. I say, nah, I ain't no pork since 17. I was 19 at the time, right? He said, all right, cuz, well, look. He said, this pork chop sandwich good now. I got some hot sauce and mustard on it. He said, you sure you don't want none of this? You with the wave it. He was trying to tip me, right? I got the final call in my hand. I said, man, come on, cuz, fuck that. Man, just give me $5 for the paper, man. $5 for one paper? I said, look, I'm going to give you 5 of them. Just give me $5, a dollar piece, man. Give me $5, man. I ain't come here for all that bullshit there. He said, all right, cuz, just let you know. He said, but if you ever change your mind, cuz, don't worry, I ain't going to say that now. You know, I don't mess with nothing but white girls. I ain't going to say that, cuz. I ain't going to tell Farrakhan. You know what I mean? He said, shit, for all you know, he could be up there in the bed full of white women right now. That shit pissed me the fuck off when he said that. And then, come to find out, he was almost right, because his son, Joshua Farrakhan, you know, he's married to a white woman. I don't know if he's still married. He got a baby from her and everything. I was like, damn, it wasn't Farrakhan, but it was close. It was his son. Anyways, yeah, man. Hold on. Look like we got a cash out. Shout out to No Cable.
Hey, okay.
Dropping a $2 super chat. He said, I see Norman in a carton of milk. Where he at? He said, I see Norman. He said, I see Norman. Hey, he said, I see Norman on a carton of milk. Hey, bro, that's crazy. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, that's a good question.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Hey, yeah, man. I spoke to my. Listen, I sent them a message on Christmas, man. Yeah, they're good. They're in good spirits, man. I think they celebrating the holiday season. They're gonna make a strong comeback next year. Hey, someone say Norman Hale been missing. No lies told. Facts. That I ain't gonna lie. That is true now. That is true now. To this day. That is true. Yeah. He went on Mill City. A couple of times after that, but I don't know. I don't know if Mill, cause I don't know if Mill been don't reach out to him or what. I don't know. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I stay in contact with him. I sent him text messages and stuff, man. With some boys, Merry Christmas, man. Everybody Happy New Year. They got that criminal check. They got that criminal check from Turki Alashikh. You know what I mean? Fighting Devin Haney. They got that criminal check. So I heard the boy got $5 million. That's what I heard now. You know what I mean? I don't know how true that is, but I heard the boy got $5 million. So you dig? $5 million is You know what I mean? So you heard them boy got $5 million, man. So they got a little criminal bonus. And then I think this the 4th time Brian Norman Jr. fought this year. He fought it was it 3 or 4 times? Who he fought this year? He fought Cuevas? No, he fought Centillion. He fought Cuevas. Right after that, he fought Jen Sasaki and he fought Devin Haney. He fought 4 times this year, fam. Hey, shout out to Ramon. Ramon, what's going on? Hey, he fought 4 times this year. Yeah, he got a nice little criminal bonus. Criminal. hey, anybody had a good criminal yesterday? he said, he said, what did he say? He said criminal. Anybody got a little criminal bonus? Hey, what did he say? He said that Centillion fight was last year. Oh, that was last year? Centillion? Oh, okay. So he had 3 fights this year then. He had 3 fights. Well, he was active. He was active then. So he got 3 checks. He got 3 checks this year. He got 3 checks this year, man. Know them boys, hey, shout out to Reggie Owens, man. Shout out to Abaro. Know them boys sitting on a little something, so we got a nice little next egg there. They right there in Georgia too. They ain't blowing no money now. You can believe that. They ain't blowing no money. I listen, it's some dudes you ain't got, ain't no way you going, bro. I can tell you one dude that I'd be surprised as hell if he go broke. Terrence Bud Crawford. That nigga tight, boy. That nigga is tight. That nigga tight, boy. Bro. Hey, he hates spending money. The man wearing the do-rag on his head. The man got just a $5 tank top, a t-shirt. He has some dirty ass Reeboks on or whatever. And so nigga, they say he broke. I'm like, oh, okay, he broke. All right. I don't know, the white folks on Forbes say he grossed over $100 million throughout his boxing career. Now, of course, the bulk of that, good chunk of that money, he made towards the tail end of his career. But on his job, he's grossed over $100 million. On his job. Now, I don't know how much you gross on your job. I don't know. I don't know how much you gross on your job. But on his job, he grossed $100 million. So, I think a nigga like that dress how he want to dress. Nigga like that can dress how he want to dress. We judge. Some of us we judge richness and money and how much money you got with clothes. Like literally, these dudes so lame. Well, not lame. I ain't gonna say lame. I take that back. But these dudes are so uninspiring from a just a critical thinking standpoint. We judge a person's net worth or financial value based on clothes. Yeah, dog, so he had on what he had on. Man, that man had on a Gucci shirt, man. It was a silk Gucci shirt, Louis Vuitton hat. He did. Louis Vuitton, he mixed Louis Vuitton and Gucci together. Yeah, he took Louis V and Gucci and mixed it together, dog. And then, goddamn it, he got the $5,000 Tom Ford jeans, the $5,000 Tom Ford. Yeah, the $5,000 Tom Ford jeans, dog. And he got the Gucci loafers on, man. The $2,000 goofy loafers. You get what I'm saying? Boy, Crawford don't dress like that. He ain't got no money. That dude with the Gucci loafers got all the money. Hey, yeah, you right, dog. You right. You got it. Hey, look here. Yeah, you got it, big dog. Big dog, you got it. Hey, y'all remember what I told y'all earlier in the show? Yeah, you got it, big dog. When I said you got it, big dog, and I turn around and walk off, I'm done. I ain't finna say and talk to you.
True.
I like, yeah, you know. I guess that big ass. Listen. I guess that big ass mansion. I guess that big ass. I don't know how many bedrooms here in that goddamn house. It was cold as hell. I guess that big ass house with the basketball court on. Yeah, you know what I mean. If that's what broke looked like, nigga got this nigga, man. I'm like, shit. All right, man. Yeah, you right. You got it, big dog. Big dog, you got it. You got it, big dog. You got it. You got it, big dog. You got it, fam. You got it. Yeah, you right. You right. Anyway, man, we get ready to get into the show, man. Before we start the show off, man, even though I do know that this is the day after Christmas. If y'all don't know what Christmas is Christmas. But, you know, if depending on who you meet or talk to in the South, they will sometimes pronounce the word the wrong way. They're saying they mean the same thing you mean when you say it, but their pronunciation is not on point. So I had a homeboy. He called Christmas Christmas. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? What you got, Crummer, man? Man, I ain't wouldn't get kid nothing for Crummer this year, man. Crummer, man, I'm talking about child support got to be topped out, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like Crummer, she, you know what I mean? See, the Muslims ain't got to go through that. They ain't got to spend all that money on Crummer because they don't celebrate Crummer. You know what I mean? It's expensive being a Christian. I think I'm gonna just be a Muslim because Muslim, I ain't got to worry about buying you nothing for Valentine's Day. I ain't got to worry about buying you nothing for Thanksgiving. I ain't got to worry about buying you nothing for Crummer, no Crummer. Birthday, none of that. You know what I mean? So I think it's too expensive being a Christian. I'm just gonna be Muslim, so I ain't got to celebrate them holidays.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, for real though. Shit, goddamn holidays too expensive. Shit, you know what I mean? Shit, for real though. Holidays getting too expensive, fam. Shout out to, we want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, man. Listen. We doing it for Crummer. We doing it for Crummer, and we doing it for the hood.
You sound like a bitch. Bitch. Man, I ain't worried about jail. Shit, man, I don't give a damn about going to jail. Nigga, take me to jail.
Take me to jail.
Shit, lock me up.
Lock me up.
Throw away the key.
Throw away the key.
For that brother who just said take him to jail, lock him up, throw away the key, you might want to call my people at IT. Sitting in the county jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT bail bonds and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT bail bonds at 813-231-2663. IT bail bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT bail bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Yeah, man, when freedom on the line, call IT, man. Somebody went to jail yesterday on Crummer. Somebody went to jail yesterday on Crummer. I promise you. If we listen, I can pull up Hillsborough County. I can pull up Hillsborough County jail records right now. Just Hillsborough County jail. Go on their website right now. You can do that in any city you're in. If you are in New York, or if you are in New York, or if you are in any city, I don't care. I promise you, if you go to the LA County jail records, or anywhere, Miami or Tampa or Houston or whatever, somebody went to jail yesterday.
True.
Hey, Flex, somebody got arrested. I can promise you that. Jail shit. I'm like, man, I might need to, you know what I mean? Hey, that business always booming. hey, Flex. Shout out to Flex.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. Hey, Flex, jail recession proof. Nigga, the stock market can crash. Jail still gonna be doing good, dog.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, look here, man. Hey, jail is recession proof. I'm like, man, I told my son, I'm like, man, you should have went over here and become a damn police officer. Okay, if you don't want to do police, at least work in the county jail. It'd be an officer in the jail. You ain't shit. I got a good pension. You ain't never got to worry about, bro. You ain't never got to worry about getting fired. You ain't got to worry about getting laid off. They ain't gonna be talking about, yeah, man, we gonna cut back on hours. We ain't got enough hours for you, bro. Listen, you can get all the overtime you want, man.
True.
Yeah, you get all the overtime you want. Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Ronald Finkley. Shit, nigga. Hey, Ron, I had went down the wrong path. I ain't gonna lie, I went down the wrong path, right? But boy, if I had a chance to do it all over again, and if I knew then what I knew now, oh yeah, it'd be totally different. I would be on the other side of the law. Yeah. Shit, dead ass serious. Shit. If I'm gonna do some slick shit and commit some type of crime or whatever, the best way I can get away with any of that is on that side of the law. I mean, all the police meetings. I know when Vice gonna hit. I know when the feds gonna come through and want to do a collaboration with the local police department. I know who Internal Affairs is. I know where the property room is. You get what I'm saying? Come on, fam. Shit, nigga, please.
To this day.
Nigga, please.
Shit, fuck the dumb shit. It's about working smarter, not dumber. The way I did it was the dumb way to do it. If I had a chance to do it all over again, I'd do it the smart way. Shit ain't that cool about going to jail. Nothing. At all. You get what I'm saying? That shit that ain't that cool about that shit. Damn, nigga, I went to jail, nigga. You did? Yeah. I was doing 500 push-ups a night. You did? Yeah. I was doing 500 dips a day. You did? Yeah. Nigga, I was doing 700 crunches every day. You did? Yeah. But I was on swole. You did? Yeah. I'm still on swole. You are? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You do know that. You do know you had to go to jail to get on swole. You could have signed up to the same gym I go to, Crunch Fitness. You could have signed up to Crunch Fitness and went in there and got on swole out here for free. I mean, out here in the free world. You do know that, right? I could have. Yeah, you ain't had to go to jail, dog, to get thick. Damn, I didn't even know that. Yeah, see, look, now that you out, let me take you to the gym right here. See, this here, call it membership. Just get your membership and look at all these weights, dog. You ain't got to worry about lockdown. You ain't got to worry about count time, none of that. Look at all these weights. You got all the weights you need. You remember how well, let's go to the pull-up bar. Let's go to the Hey, Miss Connie. Hey, Miss Connie. Hey, Miss Connie. Hey, look here. So I got to talk to these niggas, man. Hey, shout out to Brandy, sweet like candy. Lord have mercy. Boy, one thing, let me tell you something, boy. Hey, Miss Connie. Miss Connie, this is how you got to talk to her. Yeah, dog, see, yeah, you got to, damn, wow, I ain't know they had holy weight, dog. I thought they only had weights like this in the chain gang. No, it ain't the chain gang, dog. They got the weights out here in the free world. You ain't got to go to the chain gang to get thick. You can get thick right here. Look how big my chest is. You remember them diamond push-ups? We could do diamond push-ups. You see what I'm saying? We could do the burpees. We could do the burpees out here. We could do burpees out here. Yeah, we could do burpees out here, dog. Do all that. Yeah, man. And what he say? He said, forget about the gym membership. I have plenty of home equipment. Either or. Whether you have home equipment or the gym. The point is this. The point is you don't have to go to jail to get those results. That's the point. Shout out to Bruce Gas. That's the point. You ain't look, man. You know you ain't got to go to jail now to get thick now. Hey, Jamie. Shout out to Miss Jackson. Hey, shout out to Miss Jackson. Hey, look, you know, you do know that, man. You know you got to go to jail to get thick. Yeah, all these years, though. I did 15 years in there. You did, yeah. Yeah, man, you do know you shit. Yeah, I had got thick. I remember back in the day, right? Yeah, nigga, I was one of the strongest niggas on the compound. I was the strongest dude on the compound. You the strongest dude on the compound? Yeah, nigga, I was up that road, boy. Nigga, I used to bump 500. I used to just play with it. Bam, bump it off the chest 1, 2 times. That hit. Put it back up there. Yeah, man, you better ask them niggas about me, man. Nigga, I was curling. Nigga, I was up there with Mama Hurt. Nigga, I was up there with Doom. Nigga, I was up there, man. Nigga, I'm trying to tell you. Nigga, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Like, yeah, for real, yeah. 15 years, dog. Yeah, 15. Ooh, Lord, God damn, that's a long goddamn time. Hey, shout out. Hey, Rob. Hey, Rod, they say, they say I need to go on the comedy circuit. That's what they say. I don't know how true that is, but they say I need to go on the comedy circuit. They say, nigga just be making, this nigga, just, you know what I mean? This shit don't even be written down. It's just, you know, shit that I already know, you know, like real shit. Okay, you know what I mean? hey, G5, you know what I mean? What's up to G? Shout out to G5. Shout out to the Cardenas. But the Cardenas, you got your name back, dog. My nigga, you got your name back. Damn, dog. Damn. But how you did that? Hey, you got Cardenas, at me when you at True Media Podcast and respond back. How you did that, fam? How you was able to get that back? Yeah. Anyway, man, Cookie, goddamn. Cookie, man. Anyways, the real reason promoters are avoiding. Hold on. The real reason promoters are avoiding Devin Haney outside of Turki Alashikh. Outside of the shit. You get what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, bro, I spoke. I remember when I spoke to, I spoke to Bill Haney about this, right? We talking about the promoters. And I say, look, you know what? I'm hearing what Eddie Hearn saying. Eddie Hearn is saying that, look, man, Devin Haney, Deebo Dev ain't no draw like that. You know what I mean? And the type of money that he wants to make, he doesn't. In reality, he doesn't want. He's not a draw like that. In order to get paid the type of money he want to get paid, because the most money Devin Haney has made, to my knowledge, up to this point, has been with Turki Alashikh. Like everybody who's fought on the Turki Alashikh card, the top names, the most money they've made has been with Turki Alashikh. So, but Turki Alashikh is not the norm. And I think that's what people are getting it twisted at. He's not the norm. Turki Alashikh is the exception to the rule. It's going to come a time when the exception to the rule is a non-factor. And what I mean by that, is a non-factor by the type of money that they want to overpay these fighters. Because every top name fighter that's fought on the Riyadh season card, all of them have been grotesquely overpaid. Now, of course, those fighters will say something totally different. Those fighters will say, well, yeah, man, I should have got paid $1 billion. I'll put my life on the line. That's true, but you voluntarily did that. See, I always got to come back for any fighter that say that. Don't try to run that sentimental guilt trip shit on me. Yeah, I'm the one that's taking these licks and stuff like that. I'm the one put my life on the line. Yeah, because you chose to do that. This is what you chose to do for a profession. Ain't nobody make you put your life on the line in the ring. Ain't nobody make you get punched upside the head. Ain't nobody make you take those licks and all that stuff there. You chose to do that, sir. So since you chose to do that, don't be trying to throw that shit back at me telling me, yeah, I'm the one that's doing this and doing that. Yeah, nigga, no shit. No shit, Sherlock. We already know that. But that's my choice. So remember that. Now, in a recent video on Blue Blood Sports TV, I was looking at Blue yesterday. Blue dropped a lot of videos yesterday. I said, this nigga working all through Crema. I dropped 2 videos, shorts, but Blue don't drop 10 videos yesterday through Crema. I say, damn, Blue, nigga, is you taking the time to spend time with your family? Is you unwrapping presents? Surely you ain't had no time to unwrap no presents, Blue. Goddamn, I'm like, goddamn, fam, you done dropped 10 videos yesterday. 10. I know, I watched all of them. Shout out to Big John, though. I know, I watched all of them. You done dropped 10 videos yesterday, fam. You working harder than a rapper. You working harder than a rapper trying to come up. He done shot 20 videos. I'm like, man, this nigga work too hard, man. Nigga, I said, nigga, I can't fuck with Blue. This nigga, he running circles around me when they when it come to dropping content and boxing, he running circles around me, boy. I'm like, man, I can't fuck with him. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I can't fuck with him. This nigga dropping more videos. He dropping more videos than Tupac. You get what I'm saying? You know. He dropping more videos than Beyonce. Nigga don't drop 10. Man, you don't drop 10. Or even on this Crema. That Crema. You doing this on Crema? The man dropped 10 videos on Crema. Who can compete with that? Who? Nigga can't compete with that. Man, nigga dropping, man. Hey, Ramon, that's all I'm saying. The man dropping more videos than Diddy. Hey, I'm gonna have to file a complaint to YouTube. YouTube, look here. Yeah, what's up, Coach? We got a problem. What problem we got? It's this dude, man. This nigga named Blue Blood Sports TV. Yeah, we know Blue. Yeah, he dropped a lot of videos. Yeah, that's the problem. Nigga dropping too many videos. I'm trying to talk to him, told him to take a chill on it. You know, he kind of like act like he ain't heard me, right? You know what I mean? I mentioned to him again, he act like he didn't understand. Now I'm coming to y'all. You see what I'm saying? Tell the man to fall back. Hey, man, shout out to Blue, man. Shout out to Blue. Okay. Shout out to Blue. Blue probably gonna hear this shit and be laughing like a boy. He probably gonna be laughing. He probably gonna be laughing when he hear this shit. This nigga, motherfucker. Hey, what's he say? HLT. He said, what he say, HLT? He said, yeah, that nigga Blue be overworking. Hey, Blue work like a Mexican. Blue work like a Mexican. You know, you ain't gonna outwork no Mexican now. Tell that right now, boy. Listen. You get about 5 or 10 Mexicans together, it's a wrap. You ain't gonna outwork no 5 or 10 Mexicans. Blue work like a Mexican. Yeah, he worked like a Mexican, man. I'm like, God damn. hey, you know what I'm like? God damn, fam. Shout out to Big Mason. What's going on, bro? Anyways, in a recent video from Blue Blood Sports TV, Blue revealed that Eddie Hearn might be having a change of heart about making the Lewis Crocker unification bout with Deebo Devin Haney. The reason this fight won't happen is the type of money Devin Haney would want, pretty much what he would want to make for this fight. And if Turki Alashikh isn't involved in overpaying both fighters for this fight, you know, how would this fight get made? It's a known fact that Turki Alashikh has spoiled fighters over the past few years. Devin Haney is used to pretty much Devin Haney is used to a particular lifestyle. He's, because when you make money, you have a certain lifestyle that you are accustomed to living. That lifestyle is your means, well, okay, if you can afford it, then your means and stuff like that. But that's what you're accustomed to living. I'm accustomed to living like this here. Like my kids. My kids can't go from this community that I live in right now, suburban community, to be in the hood or the projects or anywhere where there's a really, really small space and this and that, and the cosmetics of the area looks totally different. It's gonna be like, God damn, man, like, shit, you know what I mean? Because the years that they've been alive, this all they know. So I say all that to say this. You know, he's used to he's accustomed to living a certain lifestyle. And when you're accustomed to living a certain lifestyle, you know, you need to make a certain amount of money in order to keep up with that lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by that. So Turki Alashikh is definitely going to have to be involved, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's, as I said before, it's a known fact that Turki Alashikh has spoiled a lot of fighters over the years. You know, the top tier fighters. Devin Haney is used to a particular lifestyle. Devin Haney has expensive taste as well, so to speak. So this fight is going to need Turki Alashikh's backing. Why? Because Eddie Hearn will not overpay Deebo Dev. Eddie Hearn says, and I quote, "Unless Turki Alashikh turns around and makes the fight, who's going to pay the money Haney and Crocker are going to want in order to make this fight happen?" Now, and Devin Haney and Crocker, they really don't generate that type of money. Now, my good brother, Blue Blood Sports TV, he feels as though this is another way that the system is trying to block out Devin Haney. I don't feel that way. I don't think it has anything to do with the system trying to block him out. And even though I did tell Bill, when I spoke to Bill, I said, look, they're gonna try to blackball you, so to speak. What I mean by blackball, I mean is, you know, let's say if Haney wants to become the undisputed welterweight champion of the world, I think it's going to be very, very difficult in order to make that happen. And right now, because it's going to be a lot of forces and factors that's going to be working against him. And now everything's going to have to be done through Turki Alashikh. That's it. Because this is the thing, right? There's no money in boxing. And the reason why there's no money in boxing now is because all of the networks who was propping up the promotional companies, they're gone. They're not backing the promotional companies anymore. So the only American promotional company that I know of that have a, so to speak, a network type deal is probably Golden Boy with the Zone. And you see what type of fights Golden Boy putting together. They putting together mom and pop fights. You see what the quality look like. They putting together mom and pop cards. I just told y'all Diego Pacheco had a fight December the 13th. I just told y'all that entire fight card. Eddie Hearn paid $1.9 million for that entire fight card. So he paid $100,000 shy of $2 million. And I gave you the breakdown of what the fighters made. Them dudes ain't making nothing. Only the 1% of the 1% is only the 1% is making that. And the 1% don't represent the 99% that's not making that. A lot of people, some fans look at the 1% as the norm. That's not the norm, that's the exception. You get what I'm saying? So, as I said, unless Turki Alashikh turns around and make this fight happen or whatever the case may be, who's going to put the money up that they're going to want, right? Now, Blue feels that Eddie Hearn is trying to block the fight. I disagree with Blue on this one. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Eddie Hearn is right. Devin Haney isn't Canelo. He's not Crawford. He's not Jake Paul. He's not Anthony Joshua or Inoue. You get what I'm saying? When I spoke to Bill, I told him that promoters, managers, and other fighters may try to avoid Devin Haney because of the stylistic disadvantages that he possesses. So when it comes to boxing, Devin Haney possesses stylistic disadvantages for his opponent. He has an ability to be able to impose his will on you from a stylistic standpoint and disarm you and take away what is it that you do best. And on top of that, he wants a lot of money to do it. Well, Eddie Hearn ain't gonna pay him that lot of money. He let that be known. Bob Arum ain't gonna pay him that lot of money. We saw what Bob did. Al Hammond ain't gonna pay him that lot of money. Al in Cleveland somewhere. Golden Boy Oscar ain't gonna pay him that kind of money. He too busy snorting coke. The only one that's gonna pay him that kind of money, that 10 mil or whatever he want, is Turki Alashikh. And from what I'm hearing, This Zuffa boxing thing is the real deal. See, I'm not one of those guys who is a pessimist. I'm not one of those guys who, yeah, man, the old guard. Yeah, man, the new guard coming in and they finna do this and they finna mess the old guard up. Coach Malachi care nothing about the old guard. The old guard, once the old guard deviated from the blueprint that made America the boxing hub of the world and made household names out of Sugar Ray Leonard, Roberto Duran, Rafa Benitez, Hagler, Hitman Hearns. Do you get what I'm saying? Pernell Whitaker. Like, once they deviated from that, which is the best fighters fighting the best fighters. Once they deviated from that and started doing the ducking protocol, and then they started promoting ducking, and then they changed the fans from wanting to see top guys fight to now fans are using Booger Ray Leonard talking points. Well, man, it's about putting butts in seats, dog. Man, it's about putting butts in seats, man. He ain't no draw like that, man. How many Instagram followers he got? Oh, man, don't nobody even know who he is, man. He got to fight Bam Bam Bigelow, Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior, the Macho Man Randy Savage. He got to fight Roddy Piper, The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. He got to fight all of them first. And then he can come fight me. And so now that has been the norm for the past 10 years. From 2015 when PBC came in existence, from the past 10 years, since PBC came in, the past 10 years, this has been the norm. And this sucked everything out of boxing. No Diddy. Sucked all the financial air out of it. And the old fans left, and the new fans, the casuals came in, and then now Jake Paul came in, and then, you get what I'm saying? And now, voila, this is where we at now. So, yeah, miss me with that. I care nothing about the old guard. I care nothing about the old guard. Bob Arum and Don King put on some great fights. Bob Arum and Don King. Those was the good old days. Those were the good old days, fam. The 80s, the 90s, the 70s, 80s, the 90s. And a certain part of the 2000s. Early, maybe like the early part. That's it. You get what I'm saying? And then, that's it. Today, man, niggas want an arm and a leg. Hey, these niggas want an arm and a leg. Hey, Bruce, they want an arm and a leg to get in there and do what they signed up to do. Nowadays, they want an arm and a leg to get in there to do what they voluntarily signed up to do. They want to get overpaid for fighting tomato cans. They want $500 billion to fight a 50-50 fight. Hey, my KVR, they won't listen. They want to break the bank fight the tomato can. And then when it's time to fight a real dog, man, Lord have mercy, man. How much you paid me last time? I paid you 10 last time. Yeah, I'm gonna need at least 60 for that one. 60? Yeah, I'm gonna need at least about 60 for that one. Man. God damn, man, all I get, I overpaid you to fight whole head cheese. Now I'm asking you to step up, do me a solid, step up and fight doggo Bam Bam Bigelow. Fight Goku. I ain't even asking you to fight Ultra Instinct Goku. Just fight Goku, regular Goku, Super Saiyan 1 Goku. Yeah, man, I don't know, man. God damn, you ain't got. What about you? What about Pork Chop Willie? No, I can't. No, listen, I ran you a solid on the first one. I overpaid. You got to give me some love on the next one. You get what I'm saying? Hey, these niggas want. These niggas asking for too much, man. Bro, like the fans today, they be promoting ducking. One dude, Shakur, talking about. Him and Keyshawn brother. Yeah, man, that's my brother. That's my brother. That's we brothers, and we ain't gonna never fight each other. I'm like, dude, y'all literally are from two different cities. Mamas don't even know each other. Your dad is Puerto Rican. He ain't got an ounce of Puerto Rican in his blood, Keyshawn. Yeah, I just don't. You get what I'm saying? I just don't get that. And then, well, no, for me to fight him, I'm gonna need this. And I'm like, fam, yeah, I don't, yeah, Lord have mercy. Yeah, I'm like, where they do that at? Hey, I'm like, where they do that at? Yeah, that's my brother. Now, but one thing I will say now, what I do like, Keyshawn is saying that he's willing to move up to he'll move up to 147 and fight doggone Deebo Dev off the ripper. Yeah, I move up to fight that nigga. I move up to fight him. Now I'm hearing he's supposed to be fighting, now I'm hearing Keyshawn's supposed to be fighting in January. Supposed to be fighting Jermaine Ortiz. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if it's been really been confirmed yet, but that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, man. Yeah, dog. You know what I mean? nigga don't know nothing about it. Hey, what you say, fam? Hey, hold on. Hey, JC say Shakur don't know nothing about Hagler, but he won't $500 million. How you want all this money to fight your brother, but you don't know nothing about Hagler? Do you think Marvin Hagler would have said that? Oh, I'm glad you brought up Hagler. Do you think Marvin Hagler would have said that? What about Tommy the Hitman Hearns? Y'all say these dudes, the Four Kings, they don't move like the Four Kings. Do you think the Tommy the Hitman Hearns would have said that? Do you think Sugar Ray Leonard would have said that? Do you think Roberto Duran would have said that? But y'all comparing these niggas to the Four Kings? I'm just asking. I'm asking a legitimate question. You compare them to the Four Kings? But the Four Kings' actions are what made them the Four Kings. It was what they did that made them that, and who they did it to, and when they fought them. It's who they fought, when they fought them, and what was the outcome. Whether the outcome was for you or against you, did you put on a good performance? That's what made the Four Kings the Four Kings. Those four things right there I just mentioned. Anyway. Yeah, man. Anyways. But as I said before, as I told Bill Haney before the fight, you know what I mean? By him beating Brian Norman Jr. in the fashion that Devin Haney beat him in, Deebo Dev, that might have hurt his stock. That might have hurt his stock. Because it was the way he did it. It was the way he thoroughly disarmed Brian Norman and really made him look kind of like clumsy in the ring and footwork and just, rushing and stuff like that. The way he did it, it was like, man, and Brian Norman Jr. is a hell of a puncher. So other people gonna be like, okay, damn. Brian Norman wasn't able to do it, so shit, this nigga here. Damn. Fuck, all right. Who gonna fight this nigga next? Damn, I don't know. He got great footwork, great jab. It's really good at deciphering what is it that we're good at doing and taking that away, and he gonna be dipping in and out, and he very strong in the clinch, and resetting is his game. That's what he want the referee to do if they clinch. Yeah, I don't know about that one, dog. How much money you want? Devin Haney want about $10 million. Who gonna pay him $10 million? With his style of fighting. That's what I was telling Bill. I said, man, that's what they're gonna try to do. Now, again, as long as Turki Alashikh is involved, you good. As long as Turki Alashikh is involved, you good. But he's not going to be always overpaying you, a lot of you fighters. Them days coming to an end. I'm telling you, from what I'm hearing, them days coming to an end. The best thing happened to boxing in today's time is Terence Crawford beating Canelo and Terence Crawford retiring. And I'm going to explain that to you. By him beating Canelo and retiring, he freed up all of the Infinity Stones at 168 pounds. Some people say it was a log jam at 168 because Canelo had the belts and then he started cherry picking, fighting soft opponents to keep the titles, right? Some say. Shout out to Lady Shan. What's going on, sis? You know, some say. So now by Crawford beating Canelo and then retiring, he don't hold up the belts. So everybody can get a belt now. And the ring go up for grabs. It's vacant. That's a good thing. But the good thing is Crawford retired. That's another part. Why is that? Why does Crawford retiring a good thing? Because it signifies the end of the old guard. Bud represent that old guard who had to get it the hard way. Canelo represent that old guard. He been boxing 20 years, 3 years longer than Bud. The Charlo brothers, they represent the old guard. Demetrius Andrade represent the old guard. All them dudes who used to get paid all this crazy money and want to get paid big money, all them dudes represent the old guard. Shaw Porter gone. Danny Garcia gone. Keith Thurman, he gonna be gone soon. When the old guard go, you can reset the market. And when they had that market reset in boxing, Turki Alashikh gonna get Turki Alashikh, and he's a part of it, and he's a part of the reset. He's a part of it. Not saying he's the main guy, but he's a part of it. All that shit gonna change. Watch what I tell you.
True.
Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. See, these old niggas got to go. Cause I want to see what these young dudes do. These young dudes, they want to make Canelo money. They want to make Jake Paul money. They want to make Anthony Joshua money. For doing nothing. These niggas act like it's an honor and a privilege for us to see them, and we should just be faithful that they in the ring boxing and they deserve to get paid hundreds of millions of dollars for their services.
True.
Hey, you dig? Hey, anyway, nigga, it's an honor and a privilege for y'all to pay y'all money to come see me. And I'ma do what I normally do. Whoop Pork Chop Willie again. And ain't no need in me fighting Goku, because you know, based on what I did to Pork Chop Willie, just imagine what I'm going to do to Goku. Ain't no need in me fighting doggone Black Freezer, because you saw what I did to Bam Bam Bigelow. Just imagine what I do to Black Freezer. Ain't no need of telling me you want to see me fight any of these other dudes that I ain't going to fight, because based on what I did to Whole Kid Cheese, you already know. Just imagine what I do to doggone Show That Big Nuts. Look, dude, we don't want to imagine. We want to see the shit. That's the problem. See, you want a nigga to give you a win based off imagination. I don't want to imagine. This ain't the Temptations. Just my imagination once again. Running away from me. Yeah, nah. We know. I don't want to have my imagination running away from me like the Temptations. Nah, dog, fuck the imagination. Dog, can we see you fight the niggas so we can see this shit? Yeah, I ain't. Nah, we ain't doing that.
True.
Well, I ain't. See, that's why they don't like me. Hey, that's why I don't like me. Cause see, I'm gonna tell it. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell it to it straight. See, I ain't want to listen. I'm not the Kiss Ass YouTube channel. I'm gonna tell it to a nigga straight. Look, dog. This what it is. This what it is, fam. Look, I hear what you saying, fam. Like Richardson Hitchens. Bro. Oh. See, I do get on. I like Shakur. I like Richards and Hitchens. I like Devin Haney. I like all these young niggas. But guess what? When they get out of pocket, it's my job. It's my job to correct the record. Even if it means me never getting the opportunity to interview you. Because the way I see it, in the position that I'm sitting at and holding, and the position is going to be a lot bigger in a minute. No Diddy. The bullhorn, so to speak. My voice reaches everybody. If I tell you guys the names and numbers and the people who I talk to in this phone, it'll really shock you. Doggone, somebody sent me something. Y'all remember that video I dropped talking about Eddie Hearn? Is he robbing his fighters or something like that? Just asking the question. And I broke down the entire fight card that they did with that he did with Diego Pacheco, and I said that entire fight card only cost $1.9 million, and I broke down how much money all the fighters are getting paid and all that stuff there. So somebody had sent me, the video, my video, and Bernard Hopkins, which I didn't even know he listened to this show, Bernard Hopkins reposted it. He reposted my video. I mean, breaking down the pay and all that shit there, and about how the old guard of boxing, people talking about everybody getting paid in the old guard of boxing. I'm like, shit me, that ain't true. They looking at, because what they were doing, they were looking at, I can't find it. What they were doing, they were looking at, what Canelo made and what Crawford made, and you know what Devin Haney and Jake Paul and all them making, and they think that represent everybody. Yeah, man, they making a whole lot of money in boxing. No, those particular guys are making a whole lot of money in boxing, brother. Hold on. I think it's right here. Here you go. Oh no, somebody has sent it to me. I can't find it. No, that's Mama Holyfield. Yeah, that's Mama Ho. Yeah, anyway. Hey, shout out to Akila. Akila, what's going on? Hey, what he said, what the fuck? Not even the bigger names than Hitchens get paid that much. Man, these dudes, man. Hey, listen, they want a nigga to stroke their ego. But anyway, check it out. Now, I'm gonna tell you this here, right? As I said, Bluefield and Hearn is blocking them, but I do disagree with it. I'm gonna tell you why. Why should a promoter overpay a fighter that's not going to bring back that type of return that he's looking for? It's not a sustainable business model to overpay anything, any service or product or brand. You don't want to overpay something and you don't see where you're going to make your money back or whatever. Turki Alashikh can do that. You know, from what I'm hearing, the Riyadh season stuff has lost money. Haven't turned a profit yet. They losing money left and right. I can imagine. But they got money to blow. And there's a method to their madness. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, so you just get a nigga money just to be get it to him. Yeah, don't worry about it, dog. Shit, you know what I mean? You a $500,000 fighter, but take this $5 million right here, dog. You know what I mean? You a $500,000 fighter, won't here you go, dog. Take this here, baby boy. Here, take this 2.5 right here. That's $2 million more than what you got paid your last fight. You dig? I know you're a $100,000 fighter, but what you want though? What you want to fight Sugar Mama? Sugar Mama, now Sugar Mama. So hold on, you want to fight Sugar Mama? How much you want to fight her for? Now you made $25,000 in your last fight. Or you want 2.5 million this time? All right, don't even worry about it, baby boy. I got you. No. True. Then they want to go running that guilt trip on a nigga talking about, yeah, I'm putting my life on the line and all that shit there. Yeah, you putting your life on the line, nigga, voluntarily. Don't run no guilt trip on me, nigga. You putting your life on the line voluntarily. You could have been a plumber. You could have been an electrician. You could have been a truck driver. You could have been a school teacher. You could have been a gym instructor. You chose to box. So that was your choice. So don't sit back and try to run that guilt trip on me, fam. True. Hey, boxing dog. This why they don't like me. They like me, but they don't like me. They like me because they know I be spitting some real shit. They like me because they like, man, that nigga got away with words. That nigga, but he know what the fuck he talking about. But they don't like me because they want me to kiss their ass and I won't. They want me to be an Ellie sucker nigga nutsack. Hey, you know, hey, Keyshawn, how you doing, buddy? Hi. You know what I mean? Oh, Keyshawn, you know, some nice pants you got on. You know what I mean? That's a nice zipper, Keyshawn. You know, is that zipper from Italy? Is that Italian? Oh, no, it ain't from Italian. Oh, man, Keyshawn, I'm telling you, man. You know, oh, my God. Oh, wait a minute. Richards and Hitchens is getting in the elevator as well. Oh, my gosh, hey, guys, look, I got Richards and Hitchens. Reporting. I got Richards and Hitchens and Keyshawn Davis in here, guys. Wow. We might have a threesome in the elevator. True. They want a nigga to do that, but I ain't have to do that. I'm a big dog now, though. I know motherfuckers looking at me like I'm crazy. Nigga, how you a big dog? You got 45,000 subscribers. The subscribers is not what makes me the big dog. What makes me the big dog is the voice, the contact, the reach. You know what I mean? My level of persuasion, my way with words, how animated I am, how I can capture the ear of the individual who is listening. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker be there. They know what it is. They know what it is. You told me my son was the greatest fighter that you ever seen. You did say it, didn't you? Didn't he say that, kid? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You did say that. Nigga, when did I say that? We got it on video. We have it on video. You got it on video? Okay, well, show the video. If you got me on video telling you that your son is the greatest fighter I ever seen, and that he'll whoop everybody, can't nobody beat him, you say you got it on video, drop the video. True. When I told y'all I had a video that Mama Holyfield was beating up a woman, and then when I said I got the video, did I not drop the video, yes or no? When I say I got videos, I drop the video. When you say you got a video, you don't drop no video. True. When I say I got receipts, I show the receipts. When you say you got receipts, you ain't showing no receipt yet. You ain't showed no police report yet. You ain't showed the toxicology report. You ain't showed, goddammit, the video evidence of you getting guns and drugs planted in the car. You ain't showed proof that Shakur broke in your house and your Airbnb and stole your passport and ripped the signature page out. You ain't showed proof that Shakur Stevenson masseuse that he don't have magically rubbed some cream on your son and made him sick. You ain't showed proof that the Turki Alashikh in them was poisoning you. You ain't showed none of that. You ain't showing proof of where you got that yarn from that you stitch in your scalp. You ain't showing proof of none of that. Did you get the hair from Amazon? Did you get it from a local hair store? You know, where you got the weave from? That's what you want to know. Mama Ho, where did you get the weave from? True. Everybody. Hey, shout out to the Jam Queen. I be bodying these niggas, man. This shit, I be bodying these niggas, man. This shit like taking care from a baby, man. Hey, shout out to Cool K. Cool K, what's going on? Hey, shout out to Miss Steph. Steph, what's going on? See, that's what it is, see. That's what it is. Hey, see, I ain't gonna lie. See, back in the day, Lady Shan was done, she was done. Like, Lady Shan, I got the word desecrate from Lady Shan. Lady Shan, she a motherfucker too now. She a motherfucker now. I ain't gonna lie now. For real though. Yeah, I got that from her. So yeah, just been on a desecration campaign. Now I can just chill now. I don't put the work in. Now I'm gonna just sit back. In 2026, I am going to enjoy the fruits of my labor. That's what I'm gonna do. January next year gonna be January 1st. Let me see. Okay, we got a week from now. Oh, no, that's on what, 5 days, 6 days? Let's see. What we got? The day the 26th. Yeah, 6 days. In 6 days, it'll be 5 years. We doing this, right? I'm going to just enjoy the fruits of my labor for the rest of 2026. I don't put the work in. Facts. True. Hey, if you don't believe me, go Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
Yeah, go Google it. Yeah, go Google it. Yeah, you know, nigga, I don't got shot digitally. I don't listen. Hold on. Wait a minute. see, I went to. Yeah, see, I paid the price for this, fam. What the Pum 3000 at? I'm looking for the Pum 3000. Must be outside. Yeah, I don't pay the price for this, fam. You know, like 5 years, I had to wear a ski mask. I had to get skied up. You know, digital shootouts in the chat. You know, I had to drop the Eddie t-shirts. You know, I had the Pum 3000. What else I had? And I had some other shit. Yeah, man, I don't shed digital blood. I don't shed digital blood for this. hey, Jam Queen, hey, shit. Yeah, I get the ski, man. I had to do all that, fam. Yeah, I had to go to war. I don't shed digital blood for this. You know, it's my time to enjoy the fruits of my labor. She said, "Man, do you remember when I did edibles before our joint show?" And you smoke, oh, yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Hey, boy, we had fun on that show. Hey, check this out. Just a true story. Share. I'm glad Share here. Share the bear witness to this. First time I ever got into a digital war or digital argument, shootout, whatever, with somebody online was on Lady Sher's show. Man, I feel so stupid. Hey, I thought about it, I look like a damn fool. So it was Lady Sher. I don't know, cause I think her live stream got shut down. It had got violent digitally. Her live stream had got shut down. She had to take the video down. It was me and H Money. Me and H Money went to war right on Lady Sher's show. Right, I was going to war at the time with the Tyson Fury fans. Now, you know, H Money he been Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and he been Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. You know, H Money, he jumped from fighter to fighter like a pogo stick. He jump up and down on each fighter like a pogo stick, depending on how he feeling that week. Morrell. He Morrell, you get what I'm saying? He Benavidez, he Canelo, you can't beat him. He all over the place. So H Money, he was a Tyson Fury fanatic at the time. I didn't know that. So I was like, this is exactly how it started out. She said, "Man, what's going on, man? How things going?" Now this like months after I started my channel, because I started my channel January, and January 1st I dropped my first video January 1st, and then 2021, and then I was going live in April that year. I had over 1,000 subscribers and all that. This shit happened fast for me. I ain't gonna lie, it happened fast. And she said, so I said, no, I just got through smoking. I tell her, I said, I just got through smoking going to war, you know, with some Tyson Fury fanboys and this and that. And H Money was a Tyson Fury fanboy at the time. So H Money got offended by it. Who you calling the fanboy? Who you calling the fanboy? You know what I mean? Who you calling the fanboy? You know, I said what? So by him raising an octave, getting rowdy, I got rowdy. Man, nigga, I'm like, nigga, who you raising your voice at? Who you raising your voice at? You know what I mean? You's a bitch. He calling me a bitch. You's a bitch. You better not come to Memphis. And then he say, I got shooters, homie. And then he had his little brother, Sharon right here. She a bear witness. He had his little brother. I didn't know it was his little brother till Sharon told me after the show. His little brother had his shirt over his face, and he was doing this. H Money was saying, I got shooters, homie. And his little brother was back there doing this. Oh, so what that's supposed to mean? Oh, no, nigga, you threatening me? Oh, I'm going off, right? So, H Money, you can't out yell H Money. You can't, not even me. You can't out yell H Money. So it was that going on, right? Coach Shed totally off guard. Coach Shed totally off guard. The shit that with me. So the live show over with. I had to calm down. I'm reflecting. I don't thought about this. This is 2021. I'm thinking about this shit. I said, man, you know what, man? What the fuck am I doing? I called Shan and apologized. I said, Shan, I'm so sorry, man. I got total out of character. I don't know how I let the nigga beat me out of my cool like that. Like I don't know what I was thinking about. So Shan was explaining to me how YouTube worked. Said, yeah, man, how it be like that sometimes. Like they had the free smoke guys. She was breaking it down to me, right? She was schooling me because I didn't know. I ain't doing it. Hey, what you say, Shan? She said, you never did it again. I ain't never do that again. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one time with Mama Holyfield, because Mama Holyfield was trying to, Mama Holyfield was trying to, Mama Holyfield was just lying. He just straight up lying. Just said I said stuff I didn't say, did things I didn't do. I'm like, man, come on. And after that, it was a snowball effect. So I was going to war with Ace Money. Then I was going to war digitally with the LDBC. I didn't know who the LDBC was. It was just people coming in my chat telling some shout out to the mighty LDBC. And I'm like, what the fuck is the LDBC? Why they niggas keep leaving hashtags and shout out? I didn't know who they was, right? And then I had a dude in the chat one time, like, cause I used to look at the chat all the time. And he had a dude in the chat one time told me, he said, yeah. Cause when I first started my channel, I was working at a call center. Right? And I used to get off work at 2:00. And my job was right down the street from my house. So when I leave the job, I come home. I started going live at 3:00 because it fit the time that I got off of work. It fit perfect. You get what I'm saying? That's how I picked 3:00, just by on the fluke. So I went live and shit. Nigga left a comment in the comment section talking about some, yeah, you can't be going live at 3:00 because other members of the LDBC, because my channel was doing good. I'm telling you, bro, I started getting like 1,000 subscribers a month. It was rolling. You get what I'm saying? I get 1,000 subscribers a month now. It kind of slowed up for December. Last month we've been averaging 1,000 subscribers a month, pretty much for most of the year. Not every month, but most of the year. This month can be kind of slow, to be honest. Probably like we had 400 or 500 for the month. But anyway, so damn, I forgot what I was saying. So I was going through it with them. So no, the dude told me, he said, yeah, man, you got to get permission from the general. You can't be, if you a black content creator, he was saying something like, I got to check in with the general. You just can't be going live when you want to go live and all that shit there. So now I'm beefing with this dude who telling me that in the chat. I'm like, nigga, fuck the LDBC. Nigga, what care about no motherfucking LDBC? Nigga, I go live and I want to go live. So I'm beefing with the Tyson Fury fanboys online, beefing with Ace Money, beefing with the entire LDBC. It was like, it was already popping for years. Then the Aerosexuals got involved. I'm the one who came up with the name Aerosexuals. That came from me. Then they got involved. Not the Errol Spence fans. The Aerosexuals was the ones who threatened me. Then I had niggas calling the show, telling me they gonna gonna blow my brains out. I better not come to this fight. I better not come to that fight. It was just, man, it was just too much, bro. True. So I earned these stripes. I got the undisputed titles over there on the floor. So when I say I'm undisputed on YouTube, I'm undisputed, fam. I got the WBC belt, the WBO, the WBA, and the IBL. The Ring magazine is on its way. You get what I'm saying? I shed the digital blood to get them belts. So can't nobody tell me nothing. I ain't duck no smoke. I got skied up. I had to pull out the file. I went to Vegas. I came back with the Mexican flag. I brought the Mexican flag back from the Canelo fight. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Hey, Shan. Hey, I'm thinking about. Hey, shout out to Derek Bird. Hey, she said you used to have the belts on the show. Yeah. I still got them. They right there. They right there. They right by the computer. I still got them. They're on the floor. They right by the door over there. I still got them. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? The reason why I keep them, I'll tell you why I keep them. The reason why I haven't vacated my titles, I gotta keep them just in case they forget. It might be a new booty come on the scene that want to test the old boy. Now, it might be a new booty on the scene that think it's sweet, want to test the old boy, and I got to show him, Jitter boy, you see these belts? I'm undisputed for a reason now. Think about it now. I want you to rethink this. Before you think about coming for me, I want you to rethink this. I got all the belts for a reason. Rethink this. Do some research. Go talk to some people. You know what I mean? Let them know. Say, I'm thinking about coming at that whole ass nigga called Malachi. I don't like that little nigga, dog. Think about coming at him. Just talk to them, and you get what I'm saying?
True.
Hey, shout out to Wookie Woo. Hey, shout out to Summer. Shout out to Steph. Hey, I'm thinking about taking this shit on the road. hey, Ramon. Hey, my people telling me to take it on the road though. Hey, shout out to Sheila. Hey, the people telling me to take it on the road now. Tired of getting. That's what the people say. Oh, what y'all say? The people say that. That's what the people. Hey, shout out to Harlow David. The people say I should take it on the road. What y'all say? It's time. You know what I mean? The people say, you know, it's time to, you know, take this show on the road. It's time to, you know what I mean? Hey, shout out to Wookie Whoop. Hey, the people, who am I to argue with the people? You get what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all know what time it is, man. Hey, we want to get into the show. Hey, man, we going into the new year. Now, if we don't vote it. Shan, you wasn't here. We don't vote it already. Jam Queen, you wasn't here neither. You wasn't here neither. Summer wasn't here. I don't think Steph was here. I think Steph was here. Green Eyes P wasn't here, I don't think. Some of y'all wasn't here. But we voted. These are the videos that's going to make it into 2026. Snow Bunny Love is going into 2026. Shout out to the Face of Boston. This is going into 2026 too.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
See, that's that 2026 dance right there. Yeah, dog, we going to 2026, dog. Y'all want to see another 2026 dance? This another 2026 dance. We're going into 2026 dance. Hey, that's how we going into 2026. Get what? We going into 2026? Hey, you did? Hey, that's how we going into 2026. We cutting the jig.
Turn around.
These niggas be celebrating ducking. Hey, you know what? I thought about. Hey, these niggas be celebrating ducking. Yeah, ooh, that's a close one there, boy. Nigga holler he wanted to fight. I told him, man, he don't bring that to the table. I told him that he don't bring that to the table. You get what I'm saying? See, look, we don't. Now we leave. Now this right here stays in 2025. We don't want to hear no duck language in 2026. All the duck language stay right here.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions?
Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, we leave it at 2025. You know, nigga, when these niggas gonna fight? Woo! We have a lot of I don't want to leave it in a lot of young guns. I don't want to leave any names out. But you left every name out. You literally did not name anybody. I don't want to leave any names out, but you ain't named nobody. Wait, hey, shout out to Mrs. Tomato Kid. How you don't want to leave any names out, but you literally don't name anybody? Isn't that leaving all of the names out? Did you leave names out? Hey, Shan, if you don't want to leave the names out, but you end the interview by not naming nobody, did you not, in essence, leave names out? I ain't got me the GED, I'm just asking. I ain't the smartest light bulb, the brightest light bulb in the ceiling or the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen drawer, but I do have a master's degree in common sense. That just ain't, nigga ain't named nobody. I don't want to leave any names out, so I just ain't gonna name nobody. Anyway, it is what it is. Hey, hold on, hold on. Let's go to this video. Let's go to this video. The good brother Blue. We got to go over here now because he, Blue feel that it's a conspiracy against Deebo Dev. He feel it's a conspiracy, and the real reason, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The real reason is this, fam. The real reason is this: who's gonna pay Devin Haney the type of money, $10 million or whatever, right? Who gonna pay him that? Outside of Turki Alashikh. And I do know that they have DSP Promotions, but last I checked, I don't think that DSP Promotions put any of their money up for their fights. So I think Blue missing the point on this. I get what he's saying. I do get that they trying to freeze him out and all that. I get all of that. I get all of that. I even told Bill that to a degree. I was like, yeah, I get all of that. But what I'm saying is nobody's going to pay him that. He ain't going to get it from De La Hoya. He ain't going to get it from Bar. Damn sure he ain't going to get it from Barbarian. And you ain't going to get it from Eddie Hearn, according to what Eddie said. They're like, man, I ain't got the money for that shit. I don't blow these people money last time. On the first go round. I ain't doing that no more. I ain't doing that. So what he's saying is right, because if Lewis Crocker want way more money than he'll normally get because of the risk that comes with fighting the Devin Haney and losing his title, if he were to lose, and Devin Haney, he's accustomed to living a certain lifestyle. He makes the most money, the biggest money he's ever made for one fight has been Turki Alashikh. So he wants that payday, that money. He's accustomed to that now. Yeah, man, shit, you get what I'm saying? Shit, I don't have 2 fights on the Turki Alashikh card. Shit, I fight it, you know what I mean? So I fight anybody. This is what he's saying. So outside of the sheet, where that money coming from? Jack Queen ain't gonna put the money up. Lady Shan ain't gonna put the money up. Akila ain't gonna put the money up. Listen, Miss Sheila from A-Side ain't gonna put the money up. Where the money coming from? You get what I'm saying? Shit, Big Ron ain't gonna put the money up. Where's it coming from? Yeah, so, Turk, it has to come from the Turk. So that's why I said I'm happy that Bud retired, because Bud represents the end of the old guard. Canelo gonna be retiring soon. It might be a year, 2 years from now. I don't know. But he's done. Skill set why it ain't, bro. Listen, man. The gig is up now. Next motherfucker Canelo fight on a Turki Alashikh card, he gonna be trying to get him. Shout out to Coach Eddie. Man, I saw what motherfucker Crawford did. This nigga was a welterweight, moved up and whooped this nigga. Man, motherfucker, no, I'm finna go, shit, nigga, fuck that. I thought, they said Canelo hit hard. He must probably really know hit that. You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker go in there with a different mindset next time they go in there with Canelo. They're not going in there with a defeatist attitude. Oh, this is the great Canelo. I'm just so happy to be in the ring with him. Oh, my God. I know I ain't going to win. I ain't going to even try to win this fight. I'm just happy to be in the ring with Canelo. Nah, that next dude who Canelo fight, he ain't going to come with that mentality. Because he saw what Crawford did. Not saying that he can perform like Crawford. I'm saying the courage, the heart. Like, man, did this little motherfucker move up and fight this nigga like this? Here shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah. He ain't do what Jermell Charlo did. The reason why I'm mad at Jermell Charlo was because he talked that shit and he ran. I picked him to lose, but I didn't pick him to run. I said, man, Jermell gonna be right there because he got too much dog in him. Nigga, Jermell, and you did the total opposite, so that's why people mad at you. You ran. Then you gave that half-ass speech after the fight. Yeah, you know, I'm proud of my performance. You know, I didn't get knocked out. You know, and his mom and daddy back there clapping. It wasn't about 3-4 people clapping. Yeah, and you know, it's still Lions only. You know, yeah. We gonna bounce back. And I'm like, man, this nigga here, man. True. This man let the whole hood down. So Bud was our only hope. Boy, you gotta whoop this Bud. Look here, man. Look here, bro. Listen, saw what Jermell Charlo did. Coach, look, I'm telling you, you ain't never got to worry about me doing that shit Jermell Charlo did. I'm gonna whoop Canelo. Man can't whoop him. Tell him I'm gonna whoop him. Bud, I'm telling you, man, you can be down over 2 rounds to 0 before you go in there. He said, look, I ain't worried about that. I'm gonna whoop him so decisively, they ain't gonna be able to rob me. I said, all right, man, I'm with you. You fighting him in Vegas now. You just in Vegas. Yeah, don't worry about that. Yeah, man, but you like, so now they say that. Now they say Canelo fans say you gonna run like Jermell Charlo. Yeah, whatever they say, whatever they say, they gonna find out. The only running I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be running up. I'm gonna be running upside his head. Y'all remember that song about the Cat Band? Oops, upside your head. Say oops upside your head. Just because you don't believe that I wanna dance, don't mean that I don't want to. You remember that though? Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So the next dude, now you got to look at Edgar Berlanga for the Edgar Berlanga probably looking like, damn, you know what? I gave this motherfucker too much respect, yo. Before the fight, I was talking about, yeah, this is Canelo. There's levels to this. This is the great Canelo. Like, I'm on the stage with Canelo. Like, I went in there, I had 20,000 fans booing me. When the fight was over, I had 20,000 new fans. Everybody thought that I was going to get knocked out. I went 12 rounds with Canelo, and that was a victory for Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga, to pivot a little bit, Edgar Berlanga did more than Bud did when he was the one that actually beat doggone Canelo. True. He went. Listen. He went to Puerto Rico. The island of Puerto Rico. They threw a parade for him. The mayor of New York gave him the key to the. Mayor Adams gave him the key to the city. They had a Fat Joe and the Terror Squad parade for him in New York, had floats and everything. They went back in the studio, had Remy Ma, Joey Craig. They working on Lean Back Part 2, the remix, featuring Edgar Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga dressed outside, inside of the projects in Brooklyn. I don't know which one it was. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, he and the projects in Brooklyn. He got the chinchilla on, mink coat on the chinchilla. He got big pinky ring, not pinky panky. He got big pinky ring with big diamond studs. He got 4 studded earrings and 2 in one ear, 2 in the other. You get nigga did all that in losing. Bud beat Canelo. This nigga got on a t-shirt from Walmart. He got some Nike sweatpants. He got some Reeboks or some Air Force Ones on and a do-rag. True. Yeah, coach. Yeah, I'm finna go fly out the country. I'm finna go do some traveling right now. I got some meetings with GQ will put me on the magazine, and I gotta go meet with the people over there at Forbes. You know, I'm pretty busy right now, so don't reach out to me. I'll let you know when I'm coming back. I'm like, listen, Edgar Berlanga did all of that, fam, in a losing. Like, come on, fam. Who? Hey, Ron, who does that, fam? Who? Now I rock with the Puerto Rican assassin. Now, y'all know that. I rocks with the Puerto Rican assassin. But when I sit back and think about it, fam, I'm like, bro, come on, dog. Man, you was doing too much.
I felt like a Spanish, like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I felt Puerto Rican. Y'all know I love me some Puerto Rican. I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Nigga feeling Puerto Rican. Hey, you know what, man? Let's go ahead and hit this. Let's hit this right quick. Here go the Great Blue. Why it ain't? Hold on. China. Oh, it froze. The damn screen. Man, this screen been tripping, fam. The screen froze. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just play it from my from my phone. Let me just play it from my phone. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck it. Just play it from the phone. Screen. I got too many windows open. That's what it is. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just exit the page. We just exit the page. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Oh, here you go. It's playing. Let me know if y'all can hear. Oh, y'all can't hear.
Hearn.
Y'all can't hear.
Who promotes the IBF welterweight world champion, undefeated, British star boxer, Lewis Crocker.
Hold on, let's stop right there. He said British star boxer. Wait, shit. Who is Lewis Crocker? Shit, who Lewis Crocker is? Listen, this ain't no shade. Is he some kid to Betty Crocker? I know who Betty Crocker is. But who is Lewis Crocker? Do anybody know who Lewis Crocker is? Cookie in there barking. She don't know who. Do anybody know? Anybody? I know who Betty. I know Betty Crocker. I grew up with her when I was a little kid. Hold on. Let's look up. Let's look up. Who is he? Is he some kin? Is he some kin to Betty Crocker? You know, is he some kin to Betty Crocker? Because, you know, I know my mama, you know, when you want to hook up some recipes and bake some pies and cakes, you know, you got the Betty Crocker. I know who Betty Crocker is. Is that her son? Hey, Shan said, I don't know him. I know Betty. Is that? Hold on. Wait. Let's do this. For all the people, for all the jitterbugs who may not know who Betty Crocker is. This is Betty Crocker. Some say, depending on what part, depending on if you in the South. If you somewhere in the South, they might call her Betty Crocker. You know what I mean? That's Betty Crocker right there. But that's a play on words, but that's neither here nor there. I digress. But this is Betty Crocker. Some of y'all may not know who Betty Crocker is. This is Betty, right? You know, my mom's name was Betty, you know what I mean? But this Betty Crocker right here. Y'all see this white woman right here? This Betty Crocker. Now this the old school Betty. Hold on. Now, well, her features changed over the years. Now this Betty Crocker in 1936. Oh, let's pull this up. Now. Let's go right here. Now this Betty Crocker 1936, right? 1936. 19 years later, this her 1955. She got a little gray hair right there. 1965, she looked like the 60s version. Then they changed the look again in 1969. So is Lewis Crocker is white, Betty Crocker is white. Is there and both of them last name Crocker? Is there a good chance that could be his grandmother or something like that? Anybody? True. Anybody? That's all I'm saying. Jab Queen is. Do anybody know? I'm just anybody trying to help me. Trying to get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean? These jitterbugs don't know who Betty Crocker is, so we had to educate them today. So he said, okay. So Blue said that this dude is a star. All right, okay, well, I ain't never heard of him. So now if he said Betty Crocker was a star, I'd be like, yeah, Betty Crocker definitely a star. Everybody know who Betty is.
Who is 22 wins, no losses, no draw. 9 wins by way of knockout. Or 12 wins by way of knockout. Eddie Hearn promotes Lewis Crocker.
Okay. I do not own the rights to this material for educational purposes only. So Blue is laying the premise for why Eddie Hearn is blocking Devin Haney. Now, it might be some truth to that, but then what Eddie Hearn is saying for what I read right here, I agree with that, fam. Like, That don't, whether you think he blocked him or not, I totally agree with that. Yeah, you can't tell a motherfucker, what to do with their money, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, this shit, you put the money up now, you're going to see a return. I'm like, man, Eddie looking at the books like, yeah, man, shit, I ain't seen no return. Last time I had y'all, I ain't seen no goddamn return, shit. Now, I took a blood bath on that Regis program fight, took a blood bath on that one. Let's see, look at the other one, shit. Oh, yeah, man, shit, I'm in the red. So what you say you want again? Bill Haney, now, y'all know Dollar Bill, now he from the town. Dollar Bill let them know, well, no, we just want what is fair. How much you think a fight is worth for someone that's a 3-division world champion? Because Bill gonna make a compelling argument. I'm telling you right now, he's a 3-division world champion. He's the youngest undisputed champion in the 4-belt era. He's probably the youngest, the most accomplished fighter at 27 years old. 3-division world champion, former undisputed. He's arguably, we beat Lomachenko. We had the Ring magazine. We retired the French fries belt. Remember the franchise belt? Yeah, we took that from George and we retired that. You know what I mean? So what is that worth to you? Come on, Bill, cut the bullshit, mate. Cut the bullshit. What is it? What do you want? Well, Deebo told me to tell you he want at least 10. You know we good for it. True. Hey, you know what? Hey, that shit, that killed me right there. When a motherfucker want to borrow some money from you, man, come on, let me hold something, man. You know I'm good for it. Every time they say I'm good for it, goddamn well they not good for it. To this day. They ain't good for it. Nigga, you still owe me from the last time, fam. Oh man, you still tripping on that?
You had father training manager, CEO.
Well, man, here you go right here. Here you go right here. It say Eddie Hearn. So it say Eddie Hearn doubtful Crocker gets made. Haney Crocker gets made. Haney Crocker. Well, we can have so much fun with this name. Haney Crocker. Nigga fighting this man fighting Betty Crocker grandson, fam. Look, if Devin Haney beat Betty Crocker grandson, Lewis Crocker, right? Let's say the fight get made. They gonna treat Deebo Dev the way all of us treated Boots when he beat Lima Bean. Cause I was on Boots bumper. When he beat like man, this nigga beat Lima Bean. This man fight Lima Bean, fam. So the man, come on, man. The man, you beat Betty Crocker grandson, Deebo? Come on, fam. Bruh. You beat Betty Crocker. Hey, what did it say? What did it say, Lady Shan? She said you can only fight who the champion know if you want the belt. Shan, I totally agree with that. Look, I'm with you 1,000% on that. I'm with you 1,000%. But you know how the internet is, Shan. It's gonna be brutal. They go, especially over here in America, they gonna go by. We don't know who they do. We don't know their dude name, dog. We don't know who they dude is. And what his name is again? You made this man, bro, I'm telling you, bro. We know it. Well, listen, we've been watching this long enough. We know how this is gonna end. That's exactly what they're gonna do. Man, you ain't fought nobody. Who he fought? Boots can make that same argument. Yeah, I bet I don't know the fight who they put in front of me. Man, who this man fought? Man, come on, man. Who Crawford fought? He fought David Avocado. But Avocado was the only one that wouldn't step up and fight. Yeah, but he fought David Avocado. He fought Lima Bean, Pork Chop Willie, Hog Head Cheese, Shouty Big Nuts, Hobo Sam. Yeah, but them the only dudes that was the Marvin from the liquor store. Them the only dudes that wanted to step up. True. Man, you know how the internet is, Shan. Them people ain't gonna want to hear that. They ain't gonna be there. Man, you know what it is. They ain't gonna want to hear that. They gonna be on Deebo. They gonna be on his bumper, bro. Let me tell you. It say Eddie Hearn on a potential Devin Haney Lewis Crocker in unification. Unless Turki Alashikh turns around and makes that fight, who's going to pay the money that that those guys want and need for that fight? Because it doesn't generate it. So this what Eddie Hearn is saying. It doesn't generate the type of money that Deebo Dev and Betty Crocker's grandson, Lewis Crocker, is going to want. If we can make the Devin Haney fight, or if we can make a big fight with Keyshawn or whoever it's going to be, we'll look at it. But right now, we've got to make a defense. So,
of DHP, Devin Haney Promotions, that being Bill Haney, of undefeated first ballot Hall of Famer, 3-division world champion, former undisputed lightweight, former WBC junior welterweight.
Is this necessary? Is this necessary? Former whole head cheese sandwich eating, former pork chop Willie talking to, former show that big nuts fighting, former hobo Sam shooting dice with, former. I'm like, man, is this, bro? You know what? I was at the gym, right? Pivoting a little bit. I had to smoke some weed and shit. Went to the gym. Had to smoke some weed. Went to the gym and shit. And listening to the podcast, and Blue Blood Sports TV podcast came on. I'm on the treadmill. You know how the weed slow time down. When you smoke weed, I don't know if y'all know, but if you smoke it, it slows, in your mind, it slows everything down, right? Bro, I swear, bro, I thought this man was doing his intro had to be about 10 minutes this day. This man said, he talked about the man blood type, what type of ice cream he like, who his baby mama is, how many children he got, how long their arms is, I said, man, this is about 10 minutes. I hit Blue on Instagram. I said, Blue, look, man, the people have spoken. Look, man, them intros too long, dog. Like, the intro's too long. You know what I mean? Like, the intros, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. We get it. We already know that. We know the measurements. We know what weight division is. We just, we need you to get to the point. Blue, hey, listen, Blue been doing that forever. Yeah, dog. I gotta read the measurements, dog.
And reigning WBO welterweight world champion, undefeated superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney, who is 33 wins, no losses, no draw.
Blue said no losses, no draw. Hey, Blue funny there, boy. No losses, no. Hey, Blue do it with a straight face too. That's what gets me. I say, damn, this nigga good. Hey, he do it with a straight face. Hey, boy. Hey, shout out to Blue. Hey, Blue do it with a straight face too. We didn't know who the mole was. There was a mole. I thought he was our friend. There was a mole in the camp. There was a mole. See, at first we didn't know he was the mole. Hey, y'all remember Mama Home was talking about what happened was, you know what I mean? Shakur broken out. Shakur, she broke in our hotel room, our Airbnb, stole our passports, ripped out the signature pages. So my question would have been, okay, you say you was at an Airbnb? Mill City just let the nigga talk. Yeah. Okay. Was there any forced entry? That's a good question, right? Was there any signs of force of entry? No, I didn't really see anything. Okay. You say he stole the passport? Yes, Shakur stole the passport. Okay. Even though Shakur was in London. Yeah, he was in London, but he was, just take my word for it. Broke in, stole the passport. Yeah, I told you that already. What's the problem? But then you said he ripped out the signature page. Yeah, I said that. Which one was it? Did he steal the passport or did he rip out the signature page? He did both. He stole the passport and ripped out the signature page. So once he stole the passport, where did he go after that? I don't know. What are you asking me all these questions? Because I'm trying to figure out why would he steal the passport but then rip out the signature page and then put it back, and then you don't know that the signature page is ripped out until you get to the airport. but you said he stole the passport. You see right there? See right there, that right there.
True.
He's done. Nobody say nothing. This dude go on Mill. That's why he go on Mill City, because Mill let him lie. Mill don't even ask him the most logical of questions. He just let him lie. Let mama whole lie. Nobody thought to ask that question? CJ, nobody thought to ask that question, fam? You know you done fucked up, right? Okay. All right. So, okay, what happened after that? They planted, okay, Shakur, they planted drugs in our car. Planted drugs in your car? Yeah. Okay. Do you know what type of drugs they were? No, I really don't know what type of drugs they were. No, you know what? No, I've been to jail for possession of cocaine before. I'm telling you, when they find drugs in your car, every police officer that I know tells you what type of drugs it was that they found in your car. Any police department you go to in the world, whether you in somewhere in the UK, whether you somewhere in Europe, whether you somewhere in the Middle East, whether you somewhere in China, Japan, whether you are in Brazil, no matter where you at, they gonna let you know what you been arrested for. They found drugs in your car, and they didn't tell you what type of drugs they found, mama? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. Because depending on what type of drugs they find in your car will determine how much time you're going to be facing in the courtroom. If they find like a pound of weed or something, that ain't that bad. If they find like a kilo of cocaine, that's a little bit more severe. If they find a brick of heroin, boy, Lord have mercy, boy, that might do you in. If they find 5 kilos of fentanyl, boy, you might get the electric chair in the feds, the gas chamber. So yes, mama, it matters. So let me ask you a question. You say they found drugs in your car. Yeah. What did they find?
True.
Hey, Shan.
Bruh.
Hey, Shan, this ain't rocket science. Like, this is basic stuff. This is like, this is basic. This is first grade stuff. Hey, Summer, this is elementary. This is, this is just basic, 1 + 1 = 2 type stuff.
Bruh.
Hey, shout out to Harlow Davis. Okay. All right, so okay, I'll pass all that. Okay, so what happened? So yeah, so they came to our house, came to our Airbnb, and they took me out. I was wearing my undies. I had some undies on. I had Superman on the front part of the undie, and then I had on the back part of the undie, I had the Incredible Hulk. You know what I mean? Because he's strong, and I need somebody strong. Okay, Mom, you giving us too much information. I don't care nothing about that. All right, now so they brought you out in your undies. Yes, my undies. Did you have a bonnet on for your weave? No, I didn't have the bonnet on this time, but I did have it wrapped up in a rubber band. Okay, cool. So they brought you out in your undies? Yeah. They found drugs in the car? Yeah. The reason why they came to your house was because of what? Well, Shakur, he set us up.
Bruh.
He said that, we had kiddos in the house.
Bruh.
Okay, so they came over because of out of state, out of the country, phone call, told the police, Fort Lauderdale police, right here in Florida with me, Fort Lauderdale police, that you had kiddos in the house.
Bruh.
Yes. Okay, then when they took you out and handcuffed you, then they took you downstairs to put you in there because of the out-of-country phone call that they received. Did they search the Airbnb?
Bruh.
Because you ain't say nothing about them searching the Airbnb. If they arrested you out of that, did they search it? Kid, did I say that? Mom, Dad, I don't know. I mean, Mom, Dad, Dami, I don't know. I mean, no, Dami. What is Dami? Oh, Dami, that's short. That's short from Dami. That's a mommy and a daddy together. I'm a Dami.
Bruh.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, anyway, so did they search out? I don't remember. Okay, you don't remember. Okay, so when you they was arresting you for what was you charged with, sir? What was you charged with? What were you charged with? For them to put you in the handcuffs, they got something. We charge you with it. No, they didn't say anything. Okay, then they found drugs in the car. Okay, so they came in your house because they got a call that you had kiddos in there. Then while they was arresting you for that, without telling you what you being charged with, then they found drugs in the car. Drugs that you have no idea what type of drugs that they found in the car. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So they put you in the police car, and what happened? Did they read you your rights or whatever? You know, like these are real questions you need to be asking. And the only thing that saved me was the rental car guy, the tow truck driver. He came and he stuck his hand on the hood of the car when he was getting ready to tow it, and he said, "This is ice cold. There's no way they could have did that." And the officers realized, "Oh my gosh, we got the wrong guy. This truck is ice cold. Let me let her and her son go, and let them go back upstairs." You know, the police came to my house, my Airbnb. I was breastfeeding my son with my bosom. Breastfeeding is man, come on, fam. Bro, come on. Hey, come on. Hey man, look here, man. What y'all think? What y'all think, fam? Y'all think? Shout out to Gabriel. Hey, okay. Dropping that quote over. Bam, dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy. Super chat received. He said, "Coach, they better want to fight Piccolo, let alone Goku." Hey, Gabriel, no, they want to fight Krillin. Now, let me tell you something. Now, listen, Black Frieza, Ultra Ego Vegeta, Ultra Instinct Goku. I don't want none of that smoke. Piccolo, no. But tell Krillin he can get it. Krillin, you come up here, you can get it. Tell Bulma. Piccolo, listen. Goku, yeah, I don't want to fight you, but your wife can get it. Tell her I knock her ass out right now. True. Shout out to Jamie. He said, I remember when Coach was going to war with the Earl Sales and it ended with the chocolate covered strawberry video. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Hey, look here, man. I'm going to drop these phone lines, man. Let's go ahead and drop these phone lines right quick, man. Hey, but y'all call the show, man. What do y'all think, though? Y'all think that Eddie Hearn right? Blue is taking the position that they hate no Deebo. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't think they hate no Deebo, bro. I don't think they hate no more in that situation. Like he right, if Turki Alashikh don't put the money up and the type of money that Devin Haney is going to want, the fight on Lewis Crocker, the type of money that he's going to want, nah, man. Nah, I think he right about that.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Man, look here, man. Oh, man. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man? I'm trying to tell you, boy. Yeah, man, these dude, man, look here, man. I'm talking about, we got Keyshawn. Let's go over here to X, man. Let's go to X. Y'all know I like going to, see, Shan, you don't be over here on X. I be over here on X sometimes. I don't be interacting because they got a lot of digital gangsters over there on X, but I want to show you this here. Hold on. Yeah, they be over here talking gangster. Whole lot of racist motherfuckers on there too. Let's see. Hold on, what's Shakur at? Shakur, man. Man, Shakur Stevenson, man. I'm just. Hold on. What? All right, let's see what's up. All right, so Shakur, so here you go right here. So he excited. Keyshawn excited.
I told y'all I was gonna be back and better, right? I told y'all that, right? Didn't I tell y'all that? Like a motherfucking diesel Oopa Loopa. Like a motherfucking diesel Oopa
Loopa. Hey, diesel Oopa Loopa, huh? I don't know what an Oopa Loopa is, but you know. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's good, Coach? It's Ronald Finkley from Vermont.
Man, Big Ron, talk to me.
What's good, man? You brought back memories today, man. I just remember, like, when you first started out, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say shout out to your whole chat, man, because you kind of keep everything, you know, unbiased and you know, in control. But it's like mad fun. But I like to be painting on roofs and stuff.
Yeah.
And like be painting buildings. and I caught your show, and you was talking about Deontay Wilder, and that's like once I finally stopped watching how Deontay Wilder was talking and just how he was fighting. And I was like, you know what, this motherfucker can box. And man, you just brought like a new fresh breath air to how you presented it. Like, you know, look, man, you ain't gotta like somebody because he's from America or from here or there. You just gotta, you know, go with what you see. And I was like, I can't believe this is a good channel. And I just was like liking the whole camaraderie you had with the chat and how, you know, how we just all talked about the sport, how we wanted to talk about it freely. Yeah. And that's what I appreciate about this channel. You know, like my coworkers, they be saying all the time, like, man, this dude sound like Martin Lawrence because he's comical. And it's like, you still talk about boxing. And I can turn you up at the job. You know what I'm saying? I can turn you up and talk, and they be like laughing and shit. I just wanted to call in and say, man, I'm just glad you stayed around because at one point I thought you was going to switch up on me and start doing another kind of show. I was like, nah, Coach, hold on, stay with boxing, man, because, you know what I'm saying? I enjoy hearing you at 3 o'clock every day before I get off work. You see what I'm saying? That just get me through all the time, man, all the time.
Man, I appreciate you, Ron, man. Hey, man, how your son doing?
Oh, my son. Oh, he's good. He is. My son is. He's in Savannah, Georgia, right now.
Okay.
But yeah, he's doing good. Like I said, my kids don't mess up their credit. As long as they don't mess up their credit, and they don't make the same mistakes I made when I was their age. Yeah. They good. My daughter's up here with me. I was with her yesterday for Christmas. So yeah, my daughter, she's older now. She's 23, and then she got a little sister, which is the one I'm with now, my 13-year-old. Yeah, my family's good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just try to keep everything close knit. You know, in Vermont. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got here. And my boxing shit, that's all I talk about.
All right, man. Shout out, man.
I'm good, man. I'm just living life.
Man, I appreciate the big Ron, man. Yeah. Salute to you, brother, man. I appreciate you, man.
Yo, but Deebo Dev about to take it over in 2026, though. I can see him getting that fight with Eddie Crocker. If Eddie Hearn don't turn into fucking Oscar De La Hoya and start cock blocking, we should get that fight.
I think, no, but you know what? I think what I'm saying is I don't think Eddie would be the one to pay Devin the type of money he want, because I'm hearing he won at least 8 figures. So it's going to have to come from Turki Alashikh. Okay. Turkey is going to have to be involved. That's the only way.
Well, at least Devin got that knockdown, so hopefully Big Turk, you know what I'm saying, like he's a boxing enthusiast. Yeah. And I feel like Bill don't burn no bridges with nobody. So it's still a possibility.
Yeah, Bill worked with everybody. Yeah.
And it's really, like you said, it's up to Big Turk. Yeah, he's good with everybody. That's what I like about Bill. At least he don't burn no bridges, you know, like other people do. And they independent, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I got to go with that. I want to see him get another belt. And then I want to see if he can, you know, get undisputed. I hope he can get that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a Devin Haney fan, but I'm not like a super Devin Haney fan. But I know sometimes he boxes good. At least he ain't tying shoes this fight. You know, one fight he was tying his shoe in the middle of a fight. I'm like, what the hell is he doing, Devin? You know what I'm saying? Like, at least he tried to stay, you know, with his repertoire and his skills. You know what I'm saying? He had to do that for Norman. And I'm glad he did. So I'm a fan again, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're only as good as your last fight, the way I look at it. And his last fight makes me think he can still, you know, go forward, you know. I'm out, Coach.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a hold on. Let's see what Keyshawn talking about.
Don't fuck with him. He's back on the backhand side of the aisle. He's back. He's back.
Hey, you know the funny part about this? He said he's back. I ain't never knew you left. hey, look. He said Key said. He happy. I know he happy because he's happy. I'm gonna tell you why he's happy. He's getting paid a lot. He's getting paid way more money than he's ever made for one fight on this Turki Alashikh card. So that's why he's happy. I'd be happy too. But he said he's back. I never knew he left. You get what I'm saying? Like who actually believed him when he said he was retiring from boxing? That's like believing Teofimo when he said he retiring, or believing Shakur Stevenson when he said he retiring, or believing Tate when he said he retiring. All these young dudes who y'all say the kings, some of them, Ryan Garcia, all these dudes holler about they retiring. You ain't made enough money to be talking about retiring. Now Tate probably made enough money, but I'm just saying, but you get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying though, don't nobody believe y'all, fam. Retiring, dog. I ain't coming back. And see what it is? They be looking for attention. They think fans it's gonna be an overpouring of fans. Oh, don't leave. Don't retire, dog. Don't retire. Keyshawn, don't retire. Keyshawn, don't retire. What we gonna do without you? Hey, Sean, what we gonna do without you, man? We ain't gonna be able to survive without you, man. Boston ain't gonna be the same without you. They like, okay, nigga, I ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm back. Yeah, nigga, Keyshawn back, bro. Like, come on, fam.
True.
Nigga, bro, I swear, listen, I'm being honest. I ain't know he was gone. Keyshawn, I listen. You see, you good, I'm happy you happy, but I didn't know you was gone, brother. I really didn't. Shout out to Cooking with Sir C.
He's back. Back and better. On the Turkey card, hello. We went from ESPN to Turkey.
You see how happy he is? He said on the Turkey card, we went from ESPN to Turkey. You know why he happy? Because he get that Turkey check. He get that Turkey check, but he got to fight somebody. But he get that Turkey check. That's why they happy. That's why they happy. That's why he happy. That's what this is about. He look at this man. Come on, man. This man, come on.
We went from ESPN to Turkey. Hello. Back and better. Back and motherfucking better. Jermaine Ortiz. Now look, I see all that arguing and Philly family y'all was doing on Twitter the other day. It was so hard for me to...
He said, I saw that argument and fiddle faddle y'all was doing on Twitter. See, they be fighting on Twitter a lot. See, Adrian Broder did say last January 2024, he said, man, you heard what they said? No, January 2023. He said, man, you heard what they said about Showtime? Dude, like, nah, what they say? He said, man, they say Showtime is done. They dumped this box shit out about at the end of this year. He said, for real? He said, yeah, man, we about to be fighting on Twitter. That's what AB said, dog. I got the video. I got to find it. I ain't seen it in a while. I got to find it. He said, man, we about to be fighting on Twitter. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I don't see more fights on Twitter between last year and this year than I seen in the ring, to be honest with you. You know, it be some good fights on Twitter, though, for real.
Keep my cool and shut up. It was so hard for me to keep my cool and shut up. I been knew I was fighting you, but I just had to shut up. I could not say nothing, because I ain't want nobody fucking this moment up right here for me. It's official. They dropped, they released it. They can't fuck it up. It's official. It's official. I am back. January 31st. January 31st, the big man is back. And that's all that matters. Call my mama for me. Look.
Boy, look. That nigga get paid some money, boy. Hey, we see a motherfucker moving around with eyes. Listen, when his eyes will go to looking wild like that, there. Listen, when the dude, he talking about calling his mama.
Call my mama for me.
He said, call his mama.
Look.
When you see a dude.
Look how beautiful it is.
When you see a dude doing that, boy, he got, boy, Turkey done broke him off. Shan said, who he fighting? He fighting Jermaine Ortiz. He fight Jermaine Ortiz. You know, they probably gave Turkey probably gave like $5 million. Look, I'm gonna give you $5 million, $6 million, $6 million. Yeah, nigga, I ain't made that shit. I wasn't making that. Nowhere near that on top rate. You don't even worry about it, baby boy. I got you. If you win, you get $1 million sign. You get $1 million bonus. That you get what I'm saying? See, when you see a dude happy like that, he's spending the money already in his head before he even get it. He happy already. Yeah, nigga, God damn. Boy, I'm finna go buy this guy. Mama say she want a new wig. I got to get mama a new wig, get her a new car. They say her boyfriend say he wants something. I'm going to look out for him because he been pretty good to my mama. I got to get my mama boyfriend something. My two brothers, Calvin and my other little brother, they broke. They ain't really got no money. So this right here going, I'm going to look out for them too. Let's see. My baby mama, I got to take care of her. My baby need a new stroller. I'm going to get my baby a new stroller. I got that 14-karat gold stroller I saw in Saudi Arabia online. I'm going to get that. They say I can get it through Temu. He counting the money in his head already. I know. I've been there.
True.
Hey. I know. I've been there. I've been there. Put it this way. It's just like being in the hood, right? And you know that income tax check coming. Girl, hey, it's like a dude. Okay, I don't like over here, right? When the girl filed for taxes. Your baby mama, you go to ask your dude from the hood, ask his baby mama, babe, yeah, what's up? Babe, Yeah. What's up? Cause she finna leave you for third lady Tyrone, but now tax time come. That old boyfriend who been gone for a long time. That old boyfriend, ladies, y'all gotta watch out for this now. That old boyfriend who been gone for a long time, and he know, you know what I mean? He finna get ready to slide. You know, man, look here, man. Man, look here, man. Sharice, baby, what's up? Nigga, what the fuck you doing coming over here? Well, I don't care about you. Nigga, we been broke up. Sharice, come on, baby. Don't do me like that. Now, what the hell you want over here? Baby, I was wrong, Sharice. You know I was wrong, Sharice. I was wrong, baby. I just got my feelings. I got my pride and all that stuff. That my ego got involved. But, baby, you was right. I was dead wrong. Nah, but I saw you in there with that deep coochie chick, Boquisha. You was over there with her, booed up with her. Why don't you go back over there with her? You know what I mean? Because she bought you a PlayStation. You cheated on me for a PlayStation 5. Baby, he wouldn't even like that, baby. So he working on her, right? And then next thing you know, he go to, he take all the insults and stuff. She vent. The next thing you know, he go to wearing her down. Babe, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? You was right. Then she go to feeling sorry for him. All right then, okay, all right, okay, you can spend the night, but you gotta sit on the couch. You just can't come in the bedroom like you used to. Sit your ass on the couch, right? I'm gonna let you sleep on the porch first, and then you come on in. Then next thing you know, she don't know that he being nice to her, cause he know that it's this December right now. Shit, income tax, but they're gonna be filing taxes by February now. They're gonna be filing taxes by February. You get what I'm saying? That's why he don't ease back in. True. Yeah, see, y'all see that, see, that's what's going on. Keyshawn getting that. It's the anticipation. The baby daddy like, man, you know what? What's up, man? Listen, my girl's supposed to be getting back $8,000 this month. $8,000 on income tax? Yeah, she claimed our 3 kids. She claimed y'all 3 kids, yeah. We getting back 6 on that. And then she claimed my niece and nephew. My niece and nephew on my auntie side. Your niece and nephew, yeah, my niece and nephew on my auntie side. My auntie, sister, brother, cousin, them. Okay, auntie, sister, brother, cousin. I'm confused, but that's all right. What I'm saying, that make no sense, but that's okay. Y'all get the point. Oh, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's $1,000 a piece right there. That's $8,000 right there. So why you happy? She said she gonna let me get 4, and then I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna take it and flip it, and then pay her back her 4. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it flip a couple of times. I'm gonna pay her back her 4. The next week, I'm gonna holler at my homeboy. Okay, what if you take her money and something wrong go down and you can't pay her back? Then what? She out of $4,000. Ain't nothing gonna happen, dog. Ain't nothing gonna happen. You dig? True. This nigga here, man. He counting the money before he even get there.
Come on, man. Look, watch this. I'm so lit right now. It's 30 degrees. I can't get sick.
He says 30 degrees. He can't get sick. Boy, he got the money. True. Hey, Schoolo, the money don't hit the account. Hey, Schoolo, the money don't hit the account. Boy, he say, I'm going outside right now. It's 30 degrees. I can't get sick. The money in the account. The money don't hit. The money don't hit, dog. It's an escrow. Shit, the money in escrow.
I'm in shape, man. Look, watch this. I got something to tell y'all. Watch. The day we had that big, hold on. How you do this? I got something to do. Hold on. Oh, this is how you do it.
Hey, shout out to Steph. Hey, Steph, I'm telling you, I've been there. The money don't hit. They probably don't give him the deposit or something. They probably say, look, we're going to give you half now, half later. He go half right here. Man, I got $4 million in the account. Yeah, we don't give you half. We're going to give you the other half. We're finna give you the other half. Man, they don't give me, I got $3.5 million in my account right now. They say they're going to give me the other 3.5. They say they're going to give me the other 3.5 the night of the fight. Man, that's $7 million I'm making this fight right. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is right there. That's what it is right there. Hey, listen. The money don't hit. The money don't hit. Money don't hit. That deposit don't hit.
Yeah. This is how you do it. Oh. I'm back. Damn! That's all y'all need to see. Co-main event, me and Jermaine Ortiz is gonna be a banger. Jermaine can fight. Shouts out to you, Jermaine, for taking the fight. Cause I ain't gonna get into that. Shouts out to you, Jermaine, for taking the fight, for stepping.
Now, Hitchens was supposed to fight on this card. For what I'm hearing, for what I learned, Hitchens was supposed to be the one that fought Jermaine Ortiz. Something of that sort. Hitchens, see, check this out, right? Free agency is not created equal. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Richards and Hitchens was eating beans and weenies, was eating pork and beans and weenies over there on Mayweather Promotions. Everybody know that. The black man was doing Richards and Hitchens wrong over there. He was getting fights, ain't nobody know who he was. Booger Ray Leonard was only focused on Tank Davis. Everybody else had to take a back seat. A lot of those brothers over there, they wasn't getting no shine, right? No shine at all. Richards and Hitchens asked Booger Ray to let him out of the contract. Booger Ray let him go. Booger Ray like, look, man, I wish you the best of luck. Hope you land on your feet, baby boy. Gave him a pork chop bone, a hog head cheese sandwich, a 6-pack of Coronas. You know what I mean? A 40 ounce of St. Ives, and you know what I mean? A Chico stick, $20 Amazon gift card, and told him to have a good day. The white man, Eddie Hearn, came through and rescued him. Took him up, cleaned him up, dusted him off, got all the dirt off of him, cleaned him up, washed him up a little bit. He was riding a Broham when he met Eddie Hearn. He got with Eddie, now he got a Cadillac. He got a Mazda. You know what I mean? He got a 2026 Hyundai. He was in a Broham before he met Eddie Hearn. The white man took him, cleaned him up. Paid him more money than Floyd ever paid him. Richardson Hitchens become a free agent. Richardson Hitchens become a free agent. He thought it was going to be a bidding war for him. Guess what happened? Nobody called. True. Jab Queen, nobody called. Some people need a promoter. Some people need to be signed to a promotional company. Just because you're a free agent don't mean you're in a better situation. Ain't nobody calling you. I'm a free agent now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'll let you know. I hope everything work out for you. There ain't nobody calling me. Eddie Hearn called Richards and Hitchens disloyal. Y'all remember that? Remember they had that little spat on Twitter? He called him disloyal. He's disloyal. When I found him, he was in the projects in Brooklyn, and he was in the Albany projects when I met him. Floyd Mayweather had him in the Albany projects. He was driving a Datsun B210 when I met him. In 2020, in 2023, 2024, he was driving a Datsun B210. He was dusty. His parents was trapped over there in Haiti. He needed help to get them from Haiti to over here. And I had to talk to the Trump and whoever the president was at the time. I had to talk to them and seeking that, not deport him and leave him. And they got him. I got him. I did all of this for him. Floyd didn't do any of that. It's a bunch of bullocks. You get what I'm saying? And then I cleaned him up. Girls that didn't like girls that he couldn't get in the past, he's getting to them now. And then when his contract up, instead of re-signing with me, he declares he's a free agent. He thought the grass was green on the other side of the street. He was trying to do what Deebo Dev did. He thought he was Deebo Dev. True. Hey, when Richards and Hitchens became a free agent, he thought he would tank. He thought he was, who you think we is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri?
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No, I ain't say
Kid Capri?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
He left and got spotted with. He got left and got spotted with Eddie Hearn. He thought he was Deebo Dev. I'm free agent now. Nigga, I'm finna go work directly with the sheep. Finna go get rid of Turki Alashikh. Get what Turki Alashikh told him. He called Turki Alashikh. Alhamdulillah. Who's calling? Hey, Turki, how you doing? Who is this? This is Richards and Hitchens. This is Africa. Who's Africa? I never heard of you. You ain't never heard of me? No. Yeah, I used to work with Eddie Hearn. I was signed to Mayweather Promotions. Oh, Mayweather Promotions. Oh, are you the guy? Are you the guy that had the skinny jeans on that was dancing in the video with Tank Davis and Adrian Broner that I saw on Coach Malachi show? Coach Malachi, yeah, brother, I watch him all the time in Saudi Arabia. Me and the Crown Prince, we watch Coach Malachi. You do? Yeah. Why you watch that whole ass nigga? Yeah, but he showed when you were dancing. Brother, let me ask you a personal question. What's that, Sheik? How do your nuts breathe with those tight jeans? Huh? How do your nuts, how do they breathe? How do they breathe with those skinny jeans? And is your circulation cut off? Do your legs feel numb? Do you feel numb in the waist area with those tight jeans? Man, what you talking about? Look at the video. True. Yeah, that back when I was broke, that's back when I was Mayweather Promotions. See, when he was with Mayweather Promotions, he was wearing skinny jeans. We were with Mayweather Promotions. Now he got with Eddie Hearn, his pants a little bit more loose now. His pants is a little bit more loose now. He got with Eddie Hearn. He became a free agent. Thought the grass was greener. Turki Alashikh told him, no. Only way I work with you got to go back to Eddie. nigga, I ain't. Carl, hold on. Nigga, I ain't fucking with you like that. I don't know you like that, fam. If you want to work with me, you better go back to Eddie. Guess what he did? He had to go back to Eddie. Eddie said, look, I told you, mate. No one's going to paying all this crazy money for you. You're not, like, who, man? Like, you ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't all that. You know what I mean? I prop you up. I paid you more money than what you're supposed to got. Yeah, I see. You know what I mean? So he had to go back. He went crawling back to Eddie. That's what he did. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? This Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
What's going on, brother? Hey, man, we at the end of the year, man, and it's always good to just reflect, at the end of the year, man. Shout out to you doing your show, your growth, man. You gained a lot of subscribers, man. You doing your thing on the show. And we seen a lot of crazy stuff in boxing, man. We seen Roller Romero, beat Ryan Garcia. Seen Devin Haney do the typewriter for 36 minutes. Seen the Puerto Rican assassin get put to sleep. Seen Anthony Joshua break Jake Paul's jaw. We seen Tank Davis take a knee. Man, we seen it. You just really look at what we seen people argue, for 24 hours straight to talk about Shakur and Tank, and they still ain't fought, man. I mean, we just seen a whole bunch of crazy. We seen my favorite moment of all when I seen Canelo Alvarez, of course, take that monumental loss against Bud Crawford. I'm gonna celebrate there. I know Bud retired. Shout out to Bud, but he did give me a memorable moment, you know what I'm saying? And every year, I think we ought to commemorate that moment as an anniversary. When the Cinnabon took a massive L, they done disappeared and they ain't came back out.
That's going to be
hurting right now.
That's gonna be Independence Day for us. Yeah, nigga, Independence Day. This is gonna be a global holiday. Independence Day. Guess what? All the belts are free now. Bud beat Canelo, won all the belts, retired, and now all the belts are scattered. Everybody get a belt now. Everybody get a belt now. I think I forgot who got a belt. Is it Diego Pacheco? So someone's one of those dudes. Somebody got a belt now. Somebody got the belts are scattered now. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's good, man. Hey, but another thing, what got exposed this year too, man, it was just a whole bunch of. See, what happened was they were paying these fighters a bunch of money, and then they were getting in the ring and they were running around. They weren't doing nothing. Yeah. So people were like, wait a minute, man. We were getting better fights on pro box. These dudes making $12,000, $15,000. They was in there rumbling.
Yeah.
You got dudes making $20 million running around doing typewriters, somebody taking a knee. You know what I mean? It was crazy work, man. So I think it's going to be a reset this year, man.
Yeah, no, it is.
They can kill them astronomical dollars. It's over. It's a wrap, bro.
Bro, what's coming down the pipe from what I'm hearing, Coach Eddie? Yeah, like the market got to reset itself, and everything gonna start with Zuffa boxing. This is what Oscar De La Hoya is upset about. Now it got to reset itself. The old way of doing things is done. Everything has to evolve. The NFL has evolved. Whether it was for good or bad, it evolved. The NBA has evolved. The NBA they let you get to travel and double dribble without even and the NBA now they won't even blow a whistle. They traveling in double, bro. Coach Eddie, if you watch today's NBA, I played a clip on the show, and this dude went from one end of the court to the other end of the court with 2 dribbles. He bounced the ball 2 times. One time, ran all the way to the other side of the court. 2 times, got up under the rim and laid the ball up. No, guess what? There was no whistle.
True.
Nothing. And
So
the crazy part about it, some of the best fights that I've seen this year was on Pro Box. I ain't even lying, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, man. So it has to evolve, bro. Like he's sitting back, yeah, man. The old way of doing things that work. I just want to see these dudes throw hands. That's it. So Keyshawn happy. Yeah, Keyshawn happy.
Keyshawn, he gonna shake some things up, man. But like I said, it is what it is, man. Hey, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to your show. Shout out to all the members, and y'all keep on trucking. 2026, big things coming.
Yes, sir. Salute, fam. Shout out to Coach at the ATL. Yeah. Man, I can't, man. Hey, what you say? Shan say that's traveling. Facts. They traveling, double dribbling. The dude carried. Eddie was carrying. He like, he carried. He did this right. Man, I can't beat this. Boy, you saw what he did. He scored 50 points. Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, of course he scored 50 points. Shit. Referee ain't blowing no whistle. He didn't do any goddamn thing now. See, these dudes got to fight. Hold on, wait. We got to talk about this. Shan, I'm glad you're here. Jam quick. I want to talk to the ladies right here. Let's talk to the ladies. Ladies, now y'all got 2 options. Hold on. Ladies, all the ladies in the chat, y'all have 2 options. I'm looking on the internet. Anthony Joshua has broke the internet. Bro, by him fighting on Jake Paul card, his social media following has went up by like 1.5 million more, right? Mostly women who don't even watch boxing, but they saw Anthony Joshua on the Jake Paul card. The women going crazy right now, and the men are upset. So I want to show now, but you ladies got 2. But I got some good news for y'all. I don't want y'all fighting over one man at the same time. Y'all have 2 options. 6'6", 6-pack having, 250 in Shango shape, no Diddy, Anthony Joshua, or you could take the 6'3", Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson. You dig?
And by the way, ladies, and I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. By the way, ladies, I'm telling you the God's honest truth. I had a dream, and spirit confirmed to me in the dream that I'm supposed to have 2 wives. And since it came to me in my dream, it is official and it is authentic. It was approved by the heavens. They will not be the same complexion, because I don't want to be accused of being a light-skinned supremacist or a dark-skinned supremacist.
Yes, sir, brothers and sisters. See, Shan know AJ personally. She don't interview him a couple of times. She know her personally. Yes, sir, brothers. So y'all got a choice. See, you can get with a prince or a boxer. Who y'all want to get with? Ladies, y'all got to make your mind up. You can get with a prince. The Prince of Pan-Africanism. You can get with a prince royalty. He's tall. He's 6'3" now. Chestnut complexion with the North Philly beard. You get what I'm saying? I just want to throw that out there. Or you can get with Josh. Which one it is? Which one it is now? Like y'all got to make your mind up. Rod just said in the chat. Rod say, Hobbies was going crazy for AJ. No. No, man, don't tell me that. Rod, man, he stop hating, dog. Listen, he said, let me find a man. Let me find out there's a man on the internet going crazy over Anthony Joshua the way the women are going crazy. If I see a man on the internet, especially if you're a content creator, and I see you, you get what I'm saying? Acting crazy or You know what I mean? You know, willing to do the knee pads, the cocoa butter, the baby oil, the KY jelly. If I see any content creator doing that, I would not give you a pass. You dig?
After my God, I respected you. I respect you. After my God. I respect you. After my God. Give him after my God.
You second to God, champ.
No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him.
Come on for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out.
Yeah, get him before he pass out.
Yeah.
Hold him up.
Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yo, champ.
He needs air.
You need air.
Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture.
That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more.
It takes a lot to do. All right, why you pushing?
Don't worry about it. Come on, I got you, all right?
If I see a man in front of AJ, after my God, I respected you. I respected you, AJ. I respected you after my God. You know, pick him up. You know, he said you second to God, champ. You said you second to God. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. You know what it is, right? You know, like, see, in America, they have these male groupies, right? They have these male groupies. And I know that I'm 6'6". I'm a god. I know that. Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Shan. Shout out is Shan.
Lady Shan, talk to me.
I'm tired. After my God.
London's in the house.
Oh my God. No, I'm dying. But that guy said, after my God. He's on the floor. Yeah, no, listen, I'm going to take Umar. Because
No.
I'm going to take Umar. I'm going to have Umar, Amal. You believe me, don't you?
No, I don't believe you. No, come on. No, I don't believe that at all. No, I don't believe that.
After my God. When I see Umar, I'm going to say, after my God. And I'm going to drop to my knees.
You know.
And give him $500 to take me out to lunch.
The nerve, the irony. What is it? Hold on. They say the dude. Hold on, did you see the video? Somebody sent me a video of they said Hobie is less than, he said he less than that, AJ? Is he less than? What was he doing?
What happened? What did he say?
I'm trying, hold on.
Poor driving. Errol Spence got into a car accident.
Oh, you talking about Errol Spence? No, hold on. Where's it, AJ? Hold on, Shan. I'm gonna put it up on the screen now.
Versus any real boxer, let alone a two-time unified champion heavyweight who was an Olympic.
Exposing AJ's master plan to become the most liked fighter. Bro, look, I ain't gonna lie, boy. All them goddamn women, boy, I'm like, man, hey, hold on, that's Bill Haney. Hold on, that's Bill Haney. Well, where is the video? I don't, like, somebody send me the video.
I have never seen it. I don't watch his show, so I don't know.
I know. I think this is it right here. Shane, hold on.
This whole thing was so revealing to me. Let's just break it down in a second. One, the most sickening thing is how many people are talking about AJ. This is the end of AJ's career. Where were y'all when y'all were saying that he wasn't a black man when they were trying to negotiate AJ versus Wilder? Remember? I remember when AJ got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. He was a piece.
They say this ain't it. Y'all got it. Send it to me.
What was the wrong then?
I don't know. They said that.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
He's telling the truth though, with regards to that. This is the end of AJ. Everybody, the girls are only finding out about him now.
Go down one more. Somebody say what? Which one? Hold on. Oh, which one?
You guys need to understand boxing. I've been telling you guys this for a long time. If you want to run, you can run. If you're running around or diving at his leg anytime you get close and get up and run.
No, they talking about running. I don't. Yeah, y'all got it. I don't know which one it is.
Yeah.
Oh, so hold on. Somebody said they tagged me. Hold on, Shan. Somebody said they tagged me. Yeah, I'm sitting back. Yeah, man, but I'm like, this shit might work though, Shan. I'm telling like,
what?
You can rebrand AJ in America just like that.
Oh no, he's gonna be a megastar there. Could you imagine the endorsements? They're already endorsements. He's already announced that 2026. He's got some stuff to announce. They're going to be cleaning up shop.
Somebody send me the DM. Somebody send me the DM on my Twitter so I can pull a video. This is DM.
He's going to have way more endorsements, man. Way more. You're going to see him in commercials over there. You're going to see him everywhere.
Yeah. Somebody said go to my mentions. Yeah. I'll check it out. But yeah, Shan. So this is what I'm saying. The dude falling down on the knees and all that stuff there. Like, yeah, we can't, man. We got to leave that in 2025. 2026. I want to see these dudes throw hands. They throwing hands over there in the UK.
Yeah.
Over here, it's
yeah.
What you think about how you feel about Turki Alashikh though? I'm saying with the new zoo for boxing and stuff. Well, the UK, y'all already fighting. So I don't think that really affects y'all. That's probably really more so for over here.
Yeah, I mean, and it's for fighters that want to sign up for it. I mean, no one's forcing the fighters to sign up for it. They're going to get the ones that do sign up for it. Remember, Mal, they're a lower tier fighter.
Yeah.
So they're actually, although being lower tier fighters, they're going to get like bigger paydays.
Yeah.
Like they're going to be on like a pay scale. Because here, a lot of the fighters that are on those low pays, like they have to literally fight for free. They have to sell their own tickets to make even money.
Yep.
So come on,
gotta be a ticket seller.
If you want, yeah. So I mean, why not? Why not? I think people that are making a big melee out of it. I'm at the thing is, let me watch and see how it pans out before I criticize or praise. Let me give it a minute, and then I'll, then we come in with desecration mode.
Yeah.
Desecration mode activated. But let's just see first, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because nobody's given these lower tier fighters, and that means lower tier UK, lower tier American, lower tier Australians. Like, no, who's giving them? And all we're looking at is the top tier fighters. So the lower tier or the mid tier, they need to get some money too. Why not? Hold on.
Oh
my God.
Hold on. Somebody sent it to me. Shane, hold on. I got it right
did you find it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Somebody, hold on. I just retweeted myself with it. Hold on. Here it go right here.
Look, she said, oh my God. She looking at him saying, oh my God. A woman has never looked at me and said, oh my God. Have a woman ever looked at you and was like, oh my God. Brother, look at her. Look at her. She like, oh my Jesus. And he's used to it. He just like, I'm just, no one punch like Gaston, eat their lunch like Gaston. No one wears a diamond necklace like Gaston. He just sitting there like, I'm intimidating. Like if I need a woman to, Miss Biz, where Miss Biz at? I need Miss Biz. When I come upstairs in a room, I'm going to be in my underwear. I need her to be like, oh my God. Like brother, that brother was like, no one punch like Gaston, eat your lunch like this. Shit.
Man, what is this nigga talking about?
I have no clue. I just got captions and I do not understand them. Whatever he's talking about.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Someone said COVID. Do you know what the difference is? Do you know the girls in the UK, because we're quite used to Anthony Joshua, they're a bit more coy. Whereas American girls, they're very obvious when they like you.
Yeah.
Whereas here we're a bit more coy. We're gonna like you, but we ain't gonna show you that we like you. And plus, we're used to him. We know he's hot. We know he's nice.
Yeah. See over here. See over here. They ain't got nobody that look like that over here. See, they don't see Johnson, and then they like that British accent. I don't know what.
Yeah, the accent.
Yeah, the British accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it's a man or a woman,
well.
it's something about a man or a woman's British accent. Yeah.
Yeah. He's at the end of his boxing career, but I'm sure it's going to be the beginning now of his US career to somewhat, because now he's going to be. I reckon they're going to try and market him like the next. You know how they did with Mike Tyson. You're going to see Anthony Joshua in commercials.
Him and Wilder.
You're going to see. Yeah, you're going to see. Yeah, you're going to see. Yeah, maybe you get the Wilder fight. You're going to see Anthony Joshua more merchandise. You're going to see him have more. What's the things that he has? Like he has Land Rover, all those endorsements.
Endorsements
They're
and
gonna,
sponsors,
you're going to have that, the American ones, the American brands now.
Yeah.
It's going to go crazy for him. So I always knew why they was taking this fight, and it made sense.
You got it. You listen. He got to thank Jake Paul for that. Jake the Snake.
I said it. Jake Paul boss him in America. He and they want to do business with Jake Paul as well. He said, I want to break bread with Jake Paul. So I guess it's just going to be, a round of applause all the way around. But don't get no girls pregnant, Joshua, because you know about them child supports out over there. You're going to keep it. Yeah. So he's going to keep that shit wrapped around that. But yeah, shouts out, Mal. I've been dying in last few shows. Dying. You've had an amazing year. Shouts out to you. I was just thinking of all the things that we've done back in the day. I got scooters. I got everything. Like me on the edible, dying of laughter throughout the show. These what don't know about the ones that weren't there back in the day. They missed out a treat on them old shows. They missed out a treat. But shouts out to you, man, and Merry Christmas to you, man. I'm excited to see what's going down in 2026, and you should take the show on the road. For real. All
right, shout out to Shan. Salute. Lady Shan, man. Y'all please go subscribe to Lady Shan, man. Hey, this is a land call. Hey, yeah, man, doggone. Yeah, doggone. Yeah, what is he talking about? I'm trying to. He said he wish a woman to look at him and say, oh, my God. Well, I mean, that's somebody for everybody.
Look, she said, oh, my God. She looking at him saying, oh, my God. A woman has never looked at me and said, oh, my God. Have a woman ever?
Not one woman. Ain't one woman looked at you like that. You couldn't find one? You couldn't find one to look at you like that? God dang, fam. Okay, man. Carla, what's your name? You called it from?
Hey, Coach, it's Sheila from Cali.
Man, Sheila, talk to me.
Wow, I'm getting moist as we speak. AJ is mine. He is my lady.
All right, now.
Back the F off.
So you gonna tell?
I am a stalker.
So you gonna tell your husband? What you gonna tell him? You gonna tell him you got a side piece?
We're divorcing. AJ is an Adonis. I love me. Oh my gosh, that is the finest Nigerian man I've ever seen in my life.
So he can get it. So you said he can get it
easily, instantly. And look, my husband be with it. He be with it too. He be like, "Oh, hey, girl." But oh man, remember you posted AJ and when Floyd was standing next to AJ and the girl was rubbing all up on AJ. That was classic.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And remember I posed the question to you, like, who would you pick? Remember between AJ and Floyd, and you said that's us, Sheila.
What I look like answering a question like that? You know what I said?
But honestly, though, no homo, no Diddy. But honestly, which would you choose?
I just told you I ain't picked choosing neither one. How you gonna ask me a question like that? Honestly, I'm being honest with you.
AJ or Floyd? AJ Umar,
listen, you gotta ask somebody that's into men. I'm not into men. I'm into women. Now, if you ask me who would I pick between Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa Shields, I can answer that in a heartbeat. If you ask me anything, if you won't be Clarissa. If you ask me anything that's related to a woman, yeah. But you can't ask me, about a man who would I pick and just hypothetically hell no. What I look like answer some shit like that? I gave you the answer. Hell, neither one.
I know you're all man. I was just joking. Just jokes. I was trolling you at that point.
Yeah, you gotta troll somebody else with that one.
No, I know. I know, Coach. I know you and I have talked. I know you like the women. You like women, not men.
Yeah, I love the women.
Oh yeah, but AJ is. Oh my God, AJ is just that's my guy. Hands off, ladies. Sorry. I just wanted to holler. Happy holidays, babe.
All right, salute. Shout out to Sheila, Killer Cali, stand up. Yeah. Oh, listen, I don't want this show. I don't want nobody getting broke up. I don't want nobody, coach show. You know what? I don't want to turn this show to the dating game now. Shout out to Annette. I don't want to turn this show to the dating game. And we did that one time. Hey, Shan, I think Shan, Miss Connie, who was here? That 90s chick, Brandy. Yeah, we did something like that one time. We had like the dating game. That's how we came up with Tenderoni Fridays or something like that. The dating game, man. You know what I mean? Little honey dip, Tenderoni. You know what I mean? See, I love the honey dips now. Vintage Tenderonis. We got the vintage. The vintage Tenderoni is the older women who still have their chastity. They didn't let themselves go. Meaning, like, you know what I mean? They went out there, stacking them up. You get what I'm saying? That's the vintage Tenderoni. You know, she's still succulent and all that there, right? Then you got the Tenderonis. You get what I'm saying? The purity. You get what I'm saying? She's very just very very beautiful and attractive. Y'all got that chemistry. You got the Tenderoni, you got the honey dip. You know what I mean? The 80s was the Tenderonis. The 90s was the honey dips. You get what I'm saying? The 80s was the PYT as well. PYT. You got the pretty young things, pretty young thing, the Tenderonis. You get what I'm saying? And then, which Tenderoni was inked. The first artist I ever heard say Tenderoni was Michael Jackson. That's the first one I ever heard say it. There was a song called PYT that Michael Jackson made on the Thriller album. The song was written by James Ingram. James Ingram was one of the baddest singers and songwriters of that time. And he wrote PYT. You know what I mean? And like the first 8 bars of the song, he talked about Tenderoni. He said, Tenderoni, you got to be on something sparkling, sugar fly with me and all that stuff there. That's the first time I ever heard Tenderoni. And then Babyface wrote the song Tenderoni for Bobby Brown. You get what I'm saying? That song was going to be on Babyface's second album. Babyface came out with an album called Tender Lover. Tender Lover. Was it Tender Lover? Yeah, I think Tender Lover. It had Soon As I Get Home From Work on there. It had No Crime. Like a lot of songs he gave Bobby Brown, he wrote Tenderoni. He wrote Rock With You. He wrote Every Little Step. All that shit. I don't know about Every Little Step, but I know them two ballads was supposed to be on his shit. But he gave it to Bobby. Here you go, baby boy. I got you. Here you go. And Babyface singing it, and Babyface singing the hook in the background. Tenderoni, that's Babyface in the background singing. Let's give Bobby Brown a round of applause. Yeah. So we know the honey dips, the PYTs, the Tenderonis. You get what I'm saying? I don't do thoughts. We don't do the thoughts. The thoughts, that's this era. We don't do the thoughts. We don't do the hood boogers. None of that. It's the Tenderonis, the PYTs, the honey dips. The era where you had to know how to talk to a woman. You had to go put your game down. You had to go talk to her. You had to socialize. You had to try to convince her, win her over. The art of courting. You get what I'm saying? Came up in that era. They don't do that no more. Hey, Summer. They don't do that no more, Summer. They don't do that no more. You dig? It is what it is. I'm gonna give everybody a shout out, man. Shout out to Lady Shan who called the show. Shout out to Lady Shan. Shout out to Sheila from Killer Cali. Coach Eddie from the ATL. Shout out to Big Ron from Vermont. Can't forget about Mika Lovem. Summer in November. That 90s chick. We're going to pick it back up after we dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Listen, we're going to go into 2026 with a special prayer for everybody.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
Hey, shout out to Ramon. He said, oh, that's over with now, Coach. Yeah, you're right. It's over with. Yeah, it's over with. You can't hold the door. What you hold the goddamn door for me for? I'm independent. I'm hold the goddamn door for me. I don't even like you. Why you up there trying to talk to me? Yeah, that's over with. Them days over with. Them days over. It's over. I admit it. It's over. It's over, fam. It is what it is. It's over. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. Anyway, man, y'all know what time it is, man. Salute to everybody, man. I'm going to give everybody a shout out right after these messages. You dig? shout out to Lee Smith. Big Ron. The lovely Miss Connie. Can't forget about the Jessica. That 90s chick. Mr. Tomato Can. Shout out to the lovely Akila. Yeah, man. Sheila from Cali. We got my main man G5 from the Bronx. Dr. Mario. Shout out to Daniel. My main man Ramon. Ramon, what's going on, brother? Hey, listen, man, Ramon, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Hold on. Hold on. I got to give some people some shout outs they gave super chats, and I didn't realize cash apps, and I didn't realize they gave the cash apps. And I gotta acknowledge these brothers. Shout out to Ramon, man. For dropping that. Bam! Dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Hey, man, shout out to Ramon. He dropped 2 super chats. The last show, he dropped a super chat, a $20 super chat. He said open duck season. And shout out to Mr. Giancarlo. Today's show was sponsored by Mr. Giancarlo. He dropped a hundo. He said, Merry Christmas, coach. He dropped a hundo. You get what I'm saying? Sponsored the show. Yeah, cause I'm gonna be honest with y'all. What I'm doing, there's a new training class that I'm taking. I'm gonna be very transparent with y'all. There's a training class that I'm taking. And I'm learning how to use AI and automation together. And it's gonna allow me to be able to not only run this show a lot more smoother, but to be able to help other businesses and just other content creators, other content creators, stuff like that. Cause I told y'all I want to do a class on this stuff, and I'm gonna do it. So there's a training class that I'm doing right now, that I'm taking right now, and so like I said, every money I get, I put it back into the business. Like I got studio lights, I got 3 cameras, I got the Canon R10, I have a Sony ZV the Sony EV. What is the EV? It's a Sony EV something. I think it's a Sony EV12 or something like that. I'm not sure. Then I have the Sony A6100. I got a lot of shit. I got y'all know I bought the YOLO box. Bought this. That's $2,000. Bought the YOLO box. I got a lot of stuff, bro. Like when I first started, when Shannon tell you, when I first started, I just had a cell phone, and I had and Lisa Bells on the Karma Serene, they was here in the beginning. Big Ron, they'll tell you. They're like, my production has gotten a whole lot better over the years. So I put everything back in here. You get what I'm saying? That's what I did. So put everything back in here. Now we know what I'm saying. We can shoot in 4K. We can shoot in 4K. I have switchers where I can switch from one camera to another camera. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But we got to be able to sustain ourselves. We have to be able to sustain ourselves. This is our community right here. We got to be able to sustain ourselves. So these are some of the things I'm working on. I'm really excited. I'm working on it right now as we speak, because I want to go into the new year doing it. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing right now. So it's a marketing course, of course. I took several marketing courses from this guy, and this is my 3rd one I'm taking. And this right here gonna help us, because we need skills. You gotta have skills in this upcoming economy. This upcoming economy, you have to have 6-figure skill sets. If you can have a 6-figure skill set, you can make 6 figures a year or even more. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing, bro. So I'm back in class with that. But shout out to Lady Shan. Shout out to Ramon. Shout out to Uncle Charles. Shout out to Aquila. Shout out to Schoolo. Shout out to Big Ron. The lovelies, Miss Stealth. Lee Smith, who else we have? I don't want to miss nobody. Shout out to Harlow Davis, salute to you, fam. Mika love them, some in November. And look, man, we probably gonna go live tomorrow. If there's a fight tomorrow, we going live. We going live tomorrow. I don't care what it is. It could be 2 midgets. It could be 2 midgets fighting. It could be 2 midgets. Matter of fact, it can be We going, listen, listen. If these two rabbits are fighting tomorrow, we going live.
Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your backing up, nigga. I got your backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy.
Yeah, if they fight tomorrow, we definitely going live. Hey, Ron. Hey, they fight tomorrow, we going live. We know that's gonna be action packed. We know that's gonna be action packed right there. You can believe that. Hey, man, I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. We going live tomorrow. You know my motto. Don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace. Hold on. Look like we got another. Shout out to Mr. AGR, man. I salute to you, brother. He just gifted 10 people memberships. Let's see. Who he gave a membership to? Sam Ramdo's a new member. Stanley Bailey. Mont Brink. Salute to you. Marshawn West. Oh, Marsha West. King TMC. Al the Pal. Let's see. Mr. Claymore Rain. Why not? Luster Games. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, man, so let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, man, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, man, on the next one. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace. Happy New Year, y'all. We gonna rock out.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.